The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
That's a completely different version.
Hi!
All right. If I talk like this, does it make me feel like I'm more like in tune with like what's going down with the vibe? Yeah.
Right. And all you need is a man bun.
Stop talking about Garrett that way.
We talk man bun up there. Right. I'm like a Lord of the Rings super fan. We're gonna get magic all up in here.
Gonna go down in Mordor in the club.
You know what we're gonna do though? Hang on, I should have had this set up. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about
So we're gonna do what we're really gonna do. I'll tell you what you're gonna do, what we're really gonna do. We're gonna man bun.
What's interesting about this picture?
There's an arrow pointing to a man's ass.
What's interesting about this picture? Oh no! There's not pissing in the corner. Oh, that's beautiful. Amazon just cannot win at all. It's so glorious. It's so fucking glorious. Hang on. And then Jay Longbone instantly made a meme.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because she's fucking awesome.
Perfect power.
There you go.
Lord of the Golden Rings.
Yeah. Oh, the showers of Moria.
The golden showers of Moria.
Showers of Moria.
Oh.
It's so beautiful that everything is going wrong for Amazon right now. And I know my video just came out, but I was recording it yesterday, and those fuckers. Now anybody could go in and edit a wiki site, just so you know. Somebody edited out the thing that has been there, and I'm telling you, at least for 5 years. At least for 5 years, maybe more. I don't know how long the Tolkien Gateway has been around, to be honest with you. I think for a while. But they removed the fact that dwarf women have beards. And the reason they removed it was for a book that came out last year, incidentally, on September 2nd of last year, the day of Tolkien's death, which is also going to be premiere date of The Rings of Power.
Yeah.
And some scholar, some editor put together and found some notes from Tolkien in 73, where he was talking about beings that had beards, and he just didn't mention women. So they used that to remove the beards from women.
What?
Wow.
Although it was specifically stated in I'm blanking on the War of the Jewels. And the War of the Jewels.
Crown Jewels.
Crown Jewels. By the way, God save the Queen. She's got COVID. God save the Queen.
God save the Queen.
This is without going completely off tangent here. Let's just say, for argument's sake, the Queen passes on to the next round. You're gonna have all your people going, it's because of the killer. It's a killer. And then you're like, she's 90 fucking 5 as it is.
Yeah.
you know, she could get a bout of, she could have a bloody Mr. Kipling apple pie go down the wrong way and snuff it.
To be fair, any one of us can have a Mr. Kipling pie go down the wrong way and end up not here anymore.
But I'd have a smile on my face there.
You would.
I'd say I died exceedingly well.
As died how he lived.
Well, the motto for Mr. Kipling is he makes exceedingly good cakes.
Is that like a British thing? Maybe I've had it when I was over there.
Mr. Kipling. Oh, if you'd had a Mr. Kipling's apple pie, you would know.
You would know. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have one when I get over.
I'm gonna have to set you up with some, dude. Because once you've experienced the Mr. Kipling's apple pie,
there's no going back.
No, it's kind of like black people.
Mm.
Oh.
Once you go Mr. Kipling, you
once
never
you go
back.
What?
You didn't think I'd say it. I said it.
You did.
I know you did. I knew you would.
Look,
sorry,
I have just done over an hour's worth of fucking Karen review. All right.
Check out my shirt, you guys.
Oh, I'm on your tits again. 2 weeks in a row.
She's representing. She's a super fan.
Now profile shot. Sorry, I mean good stuff.
I hate you.
You see that? I thought that yellow was good color.
It is.
Girls always get along so
yeah.
well.
Extra girl, I'm looking at you next.
They're besties wherever they go.
Oh, maybe one will be ordered right now.
I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna come off like a little racist, but it's not. It's not
oh, sweet Jesus! Hold on.
I'm
Let me just stop
bracing
my camera
myself. Oh my god!
Oh shit! I'm right.
And mute my microphone so it doesn't look like I'm here.
I just went to I haven't gotten my nails done in a long time, and I just went to like a Mexican nail salon, and I really miss Asian nail salons.
They're rad. They're good.
They're so good. I mean, like the Asian nail ladies. There's no other like the Asian nail ladies. I just wanted to say that. I don't know if it sounds racist, but it's not meant to be.
They
it's
don't
a compliment.
care. They don't care how rank your feet are. They just don't care.
They don't.
They just do not care. You can have like full on camel toes, not camel toes.
Wow.
Gary, where is this going?
I wouldn't care if you had
Which Chinese salon did you visit recently?
Wow. I was in San Francisco.
Melissa, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Man toe, not camel toe.
Wow.
Gary goes to the salon to get his camel toe taken care of.
Well, my sister's going to go to the salon.
There's going to be memes for the rest of time. There you go.
My sister's going to go to the salon in the next few days to treat herself as part of her 50th birthday, which is today, which is the 22nd 22022022. It's the date, which is the same front and back and upside down.
Whoa.
And she turns 50 on it.
She turned 50. Aw. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Happy birthday, sis.
Birthday. We don't know her MauLer.
Happy birthday. Well, she lives down south now. She's got a London accent now.
She does.
Yeah.
She talks like
Comes back and goes, God, you're sound like you're like fucking Yorkshire, innit?
You got the lottery money.
That was really good. That was a really good crap English accent.
Thank you. It's like a good Ryan meme. It's got to be specifically shitty to be good.
Ryan is already making that video about the guy pissing on the wall now.
Dude, Ryan made 3 videos about the guy pissing on the wall while he was pissing.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Amazon kind of forgot that there was a guy pissing on the wall.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Shark Bait!
Hey,
Happy
Boom.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Don't say Shark Bait.
to ya!
birthday.
Happy birthday to ya!
Thank you. $1.99. Celebrating your birthday.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
go out there, treat yourself to something real nice on us. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where MauLer is. MauLer was working on his video, and he only makes 2 a year. He's probably very busy working on that, or just stone cold, just knocked out right now.
Yeah.
But he may be here, he may not. We'll see. So I moved. I'm in a different studio.
You are.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I know you
shit.
can't tell, but I've got comics to open, but I don't have anything to bag. Comics I haven't seen in years. My Daredevil comics, my Silver Age Daredevil comics. So we're gonna get to see those.
That's
We're gonna
kind of exciting.
Yeah.
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 I got my sideshow order,
Yeah.
which is basically all shit as has, but now I had to get it because I wanted to get a Batgirl.
Which Batgirl?
I got the Arkham one. The one, the proper one, the one they could have used for the movie that I would have and adored. And
well, they could have used that one as well, which is fucking fantastic.
Oh, dude, that looks dope.
It is dope.
Cool.
It looks like it's actually functional, and it doesn't come with a trans best friend. Maybe that's why they
just
don't want
lacking then.
Yeah. Am I slightly Dutch angled?
Oh, because I'm on a plastic table right now. So if I get it straight, there we go. That better?
No, I thought I was Dutch
He
angled.
was, yeah.
I'm
you
definitely
were fine.
Because I got weird angles now. Because I got this. I built the other one. I built the other one of these today.
Oh yeah.
And so the wicker baskets have gone.
It's coming together. It's coming together. That's nice.
Yeah.
But this is only here temporary until it moves over there, and then the modular cases are going to start getting built there.
Oh my god! You go. I went 4 days without live streaming. I feel out of practice. I do. It's been so long since I live streamed. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Lord of the Rings, and I don't know. I haven't looked at anything else, to be honest with you. That's all I've been giving a shit about since I've been moving. What else is going on? Oh, I heard. I saw those covers. Those Robin or Knight.
I heard George R.R. Martin is doing a Marvel project now.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
He's never finishing those books.
No, they'll end up being finished as a history if we're lucky. I don't care. I'm reading Elric. It's the shit. Elric is the shit.
Okay.
Mel Nibiday. I could never say it. Mel Nibiday. I'll just go like that.
The B-Day.
Yeah, everything's kind of ripped off from that story anyway. Here, we could just go to Bounding. Do they have I haven't looked at Bounding in 3 days. So do they have 50 Lord of the Rings articles? Or it's been crazy.
We could look at the new Thunderbolts lineup.
Oh, let's take a look at the new Thunderbolts lineup. I'm guessing I'm gonna love this.
Oh, you're gonna love the artwork.
Yeah, I'm just gonna love it. Is it on Bounding? Here, we'll find it.
Shave my beard, by the way, if you didn't notice.
Oh, you trimmed it?
You trimmed it. You didn't shave it.
Yeah.
Let's say they're still.
I mean, I technically shaved it.
Yeah.
Because that's the utility I used.
Mm.
Where is that tweet?
I guess you seem less hairy.
It's funny because that's what I said to you. And Emma.
Hey!
What?
You bitch.
Oh, there's not, Hey, there's not going to be one battle, but there's going to be 2 battles between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader.
Yeah, I heard.
Yay! Why break law once when you can break it twice?
Exactly.
Twice. Why didn't they do it more? They should have done it like 5
Oh, this
times.
is just the first season, so there could well be
okay.
more in the future.
Yeah.
Did anybody see Uncharted besides me?
No, I heard it was
Thank
good
you.
though.
Oh, it was fucking dumb. It was,
Was
fucking dumb. Tom Holland, I think he can be a legit action star, but it's really and Wahlberg, they were fine. But it still had some of the message. They subverted. There's something they did to subvert expectations. I fucking hated the movie from that point on. I'm like, this is fucking dumb. Fuck this shit. The action was good. Like the set pieces were good. They're fine. They're ridiculous, but that's fine. I don't have a real problem with that.
I heard they were stolen from the video games.
I wouldn't know, but it looks like they repurposed the set from the Jungle Cruise at the end.
Of course.
Which
was Dwayne the Rock Johnson there?
It's different companies, but it really.
I was gonna say, is it Disney?
It really looked like it. That's the first thing we said. We're like, a fucking Jungle Cruise cave with the,
All jungles look the same, dude, don't they, Gary?
Wow.
But it's doing
believe
fine. I'm sure it's doing great. I'm sure some people like it. I just thought it was dumb as fuck. So I just like, no, not for me. As a matter of fact, I've watched my friend play the video game, and it was more entertaining.
Wow.
The video games are well written. Well,
watching it be played, not like
not even playing it. Yeah. Then I saw Neil Druckmann's name as executive producer, and I just
Oh, no.
I like to watch.
Hey,
It's Amy Hennig. She did the first 3, and then they got rid of her, and then Druckmann did the majority of the 4th one. And they made changes like at the end, his child was meant to be a boy, but they changed it to a girl because one of the women went, why couldn't it just be a girl? And Neil said, and I thought to myself, she's right. It doesn't matter what the sex of the child is. So I changed it to a girl. And I'm thinking, well, if it didn't matter what the sex of the child is, then it wouldn't have mattered that you chose it as a boy.
Yeah, why change it at all if it doesn't matter?
Yeah, so you've now made a conscious decision to change it to a girl
when it didn't matter.
When it didn't matter, allegedly. So you just completely contradict.
Clearly, it totally mattered.
It's all kind of. We'll talk about Lord of the Rings, but that's one of the things they did in Uncharted. They removed a male actor to replace it with a female actor who was far less interesting. Quite frankly, she was model actress. There's 2 model actresses in there that just like didn't add much to the story. They were bland as hell. And
God, females ruin everything.
You're going into Uncharted, you expect, they really pushed certain things and they wanted to subvert your expectations. And again, this is like not a very sophisticated movie when it comes to writing. I
loved Reacher. I watched Reacher.
I was just gonna bring up Reacher because see, this is like Reacher is one of those examples where it's like you don't need to subvert expectations. Like things can be good without you, like just stay classic and true to whatever the source material is, and then you'll be fine. Like people will enjoy it and they'll like it.
I was speaking to my mum 2 days ago on the phone, and we're just having a chit chat, as you do, catching up. And because the storm's been going on here, we're stuck inside. I don't want my mum going out 78 years age on a bicycle and shit. So she agreed that it was more sensible to stay in until the winds have died down. And because she's got Netflix and stuff, I said, I've just watched it. And when my mum started watching Netflix, she was like, she's called me by a different name, which is weird. But she said, I've been through, she went, I've started watching stuff which I just never thought I'd watch. Because this is the mum that when you went to the video shop, she'd say to the guy behind the counter, do you have anything with no sex, no violence, no bad language? watch? and he would often just say, Cinderella.
Anything PG?
Yeah, and so but my mum was kind of like in the same mentality as well. She didn't tend to watch stuff with sex, violence, and bad language. But she was like, I've been watching Netflix and I've been watching all kinds of stuff. She went, I've just watched The Equalizer with Denzel Washington. I was like, that's great. And anyway, so I said to her after she's like seen all these gory films recently, I said, hey mum, there's a new series which has started on Amazon Prime. You've got your Amazon Prime. It's called Reacher. And she was like, what? It's called Reacher. She's like, why is it called Reacher? I said, because that's his name. It's Jack Reacher. She's like, oh. So that's why. Anyway, that's a different thing altogether. She does weird things like that. And then she said, then we just, and she ended the conversation. Next day, phone rings. It's my mum. I pick it up. Hey up. I have just finished watching all of Reacher.
The next day?
Next
Wow.
day, she said, I turned it on. She went, after we spoke, she said, I sat down, I turned on the first episode, and she said, I was hooked. And I watched it all.
Aww.
She went, oh, straight through.
That's awesome.
Oh, no.
My mom loves it too. My mom just started watching it and she loves it.
Well, my mum kind of tended to like Alan Rickstow, whatever he's called.
Yeah,
I don't know his name.
yeah. I can imagine why all the ladies like Reacher.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your mum. She's just trying to say it so diplomatically as well. She's like, oh, and the lead man, he was like he was like kind of nice, wasn't he? And I'm like, Mum, he was handsome and buff. Yes, the ladies like him. She's like,
Aww.
yeah, I did rather like him.
It's quite handsome.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it's rather handsome.
Yes.
He's got all the muscles and stuff.
Good shirt off for sure.
And then she starts, my mum, which is quite awkward, and it's your mum,
Yeah.
starts talking about how what's the word I'm looking for here? I've got to pick the right word. How not sensitive, but how kind of like sensitive, but no, how I don't know. Anyway, she thought the sex scene was done in a good manner.
Artistically.
Well, I don't know. Artistically, tasteful is the word I think. She went and when he went in the shower and the woman came in naked, she said it was very tastefully done, and I didn't think to myself, why did they just do that? I was just like,
Mom,
no, that was. I was like, no, I don't need to know. I don't need you. So it's me, but a fucking sex scene. All right.
Oh my god.
When he penetrated her vagina.
Oh my god.
Mom!
I gotta say though, that scene, the whole time I was thinking like the way he was pressing her against that glass and like how heavy he is. Like I was like, that glass is gonna give out.
Yeah, bro.
Like
Must be
it's
some tempered glass or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
like quarter-inch glass, bulletproof shower doors.
oh man.
The only fun, like now that I'm older, the only fun part is like I get to embarrass my kids now, which is
Yeah, that's fun.
I gotta tell you, I get so much enjoyment out of it.
That's gotta be fun. That's
it's-
probably the best part of being a parent, especially like when they're there and you watch a sex scene and you're like, hey.
That is the worst thing in the world.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you this. My parents only ever did it 3 times, successful those 3 times, and that's it. That's how I view it.
That's it.
Oh.
Huh?
Yep.
I thought you meant like 3
That's
times
right.
that you walked in on. I was like,
Oh
girl,
no.
what the
Oh
fuck?
no. I
Oh,
don't,
thank
no.
God.
That's your.
I got a story I could tell you, but I can't tell you it here. But I've been
can't
on
wait
the
to hear
receiving
it
end of
later.
something like that. And boy, was it a fun time!
Oh my God. Do you guys remember that episode of King of the Hill when Hank walks in on his mom having sex and then he goes blind? I imagine something like that happening to Az.
What? No, Mom.
Oh no. I was involved in the act.
Oh no!
I got walked in on.
Oh
Oh. Oh.
no! Oh my god!
Let's just say the moment that they walked in couldn't have been better.
Hey, you arrived just when I did, Mom and Dad.
But there's a twist in the tail, which I'm definitely not going to say on stream.
Yeah, I really don't. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no.
No! My head just went right there. I know what happened. No.
Oh
No.
wow! Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
Can't go down. Yeah. I can't tell my.
That was a heck of a day.
Yeah.
Pretty memorable. I'd
Did
say.
my wife back in high school, so they would involve her, and she would not be happy about it.
Well, considering that was the first time I met my girlfriend's parents.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
What exactly should I shake, young man?
Oh.
Oh.
Your daughter fucks like a minx, Dad.
Oh my god! Well done.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Friendly
man.
fire, somebody put in the chat.
Oh.
Oh,
Let's
it's
just
good to
say when we
laugh.
saw them next, nothing was ever mentioned.
I'm sure.
Nothing was ever mentioned.
He always
Crazy.
had a stink eye for you. He's like that
Oh
guy.
my
One
gosh!
foot out of line.
Oh man, to be young again.
Somebody said, "Welcome to the family, son."
Hey, nearly we ended up getting engaged, so
Oh yeah.
nearly
that
did
one?
become part of the family.
Is that the one?
Wow.
Yeah. That's the one.
That
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. You told me about that one.
So anyway,
Well, anyways, Lord of the Rings. I heard there's gonna be some penetration in Lord of the Rings too.
Well, Amazon has shown 3 episodes to Vanity Fair and other outlets, and I'm guessing I don't know, maybe those super fans. And then when I heard LGBTQ plus representation, she said it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna see what. Because if they're going this far, they can't stop there, right? Because I mean, this is the bed Hollywood has made. They have to do it now. And then you're gonna hear some Tolkien scholar say that Sauron, the way he originally, seduced the Elven Smiths of Eregion was, well, by seducing them. Like, hey, big buff elf, you come on over here. Let's make some rings. We'll do some cock rings first.
Lord of the cock ring.
Some cock rings, some nipple rings.
I am Prince Albert.
Remember when the MTV Movie Awards wasn't really ever funny, but they did a couple of funny skits like 20 years ago. The Spider-Man one with Jack Black and the Lord of the Rings one where he does indeed have a cock ring. And it's got Sarah Michelle Gellar in it. Have you not seen that one?
No, I haven't seen that. It's been, or maybe I have, but it's been a long time.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
All right, the Spider-Man one's funnier. Where he's designing a costume and it says "not gay enough."
I wonder if it's on YouTube.
Oh yeah, it's definitely on YouTube.
I'll check it out.
No, it's part of Marvel.
I don't know if Viacom. What's Viacom called? Is Viacom Paramount now? Didn't they change their name for the third time?
I think so. I don't remember what they are now. but they're not.
Yeah,
Viacom
because
anymore.
they merged, and then Paramount's going to merge with was it Warner?
And Warner's merging with Discovery.
That's it. Which is
Yeah, it's Paramount. Viacom and CBS changed corporate name to Paramount.
Just Paramount now. Yeah,
Oh.
and I wonder if it helped the stock. No, it didn't.
Nope.
no.
Well, they artificially inflated their stock in March of last year during that weird when people were, I guess I forgot what the term was, but when they were buying the AMC stock, remember when they were doing that? It's not short selling. I forgot what it was called. I'm not a stock guy, but
yeah. I know what you mean.
so something similar happened with the Paramount stock, and then it just fell off a cliff. So it was at like $100 a share. It's at like 28 or 30 now. It's very bad.
You see that Discovery is at number 10 on the streaming charts for Paramount Plus.
Is number 10?
10. It's getting beaten by fucking SpongeBob SquarePants and shit.
Yeah. I would watch
What?
SpongeBob like in Spanish before I'd watch. It would actually be pretty funny.
Dude, I think SpongeBob in Spanish would be hilarious.
Oh, God, it'd be hilarious. Over Star Trek crap, Discovery shit.
And that's a new show. That's an original new show. And
Yeah.
it can only make 10, number 10.
It used to be $10 million an episode. It's way down now. Free Gary. I'm fine. I am free. I saw the chat. I am free. I am so fucking free. It is awesome being in a place where I can just experience freedom. It's been so long, and you get used to it. That's the danger. That's the fucking danger. So now I'm in a place where I don't have to fucking wear a mask. I don't have to worry about any fucking passports. It's normal fucking life, and it's great.
Yeah, how does it feel? It feels good?
Fucking awesome. I can't fuck California. I don't miss it at all. And I'm loving Texas. Now, yes, I've only been outside like once because I've been working since I got here, but I went out last night and it was great. Fucking
It's so dumb in Cancun. They still wear like the masks inside, but like I've started not to anymore, and like they don't say anything to me. So I guess I don't know. Maybe they're like fucking gringa. Like we're not gonna talk to her.
Well, they really don't want the pandemic to be over. The LA Times doesn't, because their headline yesterday was "The pandemic's not over."
Of course.
I don't give a shit.
I know Trudeau doesn't want it to be over anytime soon either.
God.
So
Fuck that motherfucker. That's
yeah.
the danger of voting. Oh, he's cute. Let's put him in. He's so cute. Let's vote for him, okay?
I know.
Oh, he's like the cutest dictator
I didn't do
ever
that.
on my
I mean, I
neck.
did that. I won't lie.
A lot of women did that.
I voted NDP, damn it. I voted for Jack Layton. But I did think he was cute. I just no longer think he's cute.
Well, I will say I voted not him the next time. So
Good. There you go.
Yeah.
I think that's how Obama got in. Obama got in because of white guilt, and a lot of people I think did legitimately think he was going to go after the banks and stuff, and then he didn't.
Well, a lot of people thought he was going to go after Hillary, and he didn't do that either.
Oh, of course not.
Hillary.
oh,
Cool. Oh,
Cool.
Thunderbolts. Oh, R.I.P., dude.
Yeah. I saw it. You know what? Jim Zub responded to Master of the TDS, and I don't know what he said anywhere else, but he responded in a very respectful way. So I thought that was at least progress. I still think it's shit. I still think everything they're doing is shit. But what he said was basically, hey, I'm sorry you don't like it. We do address some of these things. Why don't you come on over and check it out? I mean, that's the kind of response a professional should have. You respond like that, you're not going to have a problem.
Fine response.
It was fine.
But when you see that image, it's the image is a fucking joke.
Here, let me find it.
I just saw a funny image.
Oh yeah.
I bet you did. Now that's what I call smashing. Okay.
Is that pie?
Is that Mr. Kipling?
Yeah.
Mr. Kipling? Is that what you mean?
It's an apple pie. I'm not sure if it's a Kipling's though. Although he does make exceedingly good pie. It's a
Is
fuck.
this what you meant? Like, but never mind. I'm not even gonna finish. Never mind.
I was
I know
not
where you're
fucking.
going.
I was not fucking the food when they walked in. No.
Oh no.
Hey, you got any chicken madras in the oven?
Shout out Uber Geek for always making amazing memes.
Mhm.
So he's faster than Az. He can make a meme in under 38 seconds.
Mhm.
Give myself one for
Hey, 38
That was
seconds
good.
is
That was
it's
good.
sufficient. Sufficient.
that. It's efficient. Yep.
Hey,
Especially
did you see that Sue Storm statue that's coming out?
No. Is it hot?
It's hot. It's Sue Storm taking a top off
Oh.
What?
and she's turning invisible.
Oh.
It's really good. It's
Oh.
really good.
You think they're going back to over sexualizing women because they want to make money? I'm all for it, to be honest with
Well,
you.
I'd
these
be
statues
all
are
for
made
that.
by people in the East. They don't give a fuck
I don't
about
give a shit.
your sensibility. They've been told to make a sexy statue of Sue Storm, so they go and make a sexy statue of Sue Storm. The people who are buying the statues aren't snowflakes.
Yeah, I was talking on the super chat here. Thank you for the 50 Argentinian pesos. Said a few weeks ago you mentioned health officials looking like creatures of the void. Look up Ginés González Garcia, the Argentinian Minister of Health, and I'll put her up against the LA County health supervisor, who looks like a corpse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's literally a corpse.
Yeah, so I will look her up. I will do it.
This is the image of Thunderbolts that they want to.
Oh, you got it. Good.
Yeah. Use to advertise. Look at fucking
You know,
that.
like, what happened to dynamic? Like,
They're all in the same pose. It's exactly the same fucking pose, apart from the arms just moved a little bit there. That one's been raised a little bit. Look at this fucking. The guys are in the same pose. The women are in the same pose.
Wow. Like,
And it's
literally
shit.
yeah, there's no
It's lazy.
fluidity or anything. Like it's just so rigid.
What's this? Wait, oh no,
that's
slightly-
Power Man 2.
No, I mean his legs.
What's wrong with his
your
legs? He looks like he's standing like an anime girl, like
Yeah, he does.
look-
Hey, and the
By the
heads
way-
are tiny compared to the body.
Anime expert now because I've watched 8 episodes of Parasite, so I am now an
No.
expert anime scholar. Hey,
hey, it's MauLer.
Hello.
It's a MauLer.
I set my thing an hour late. Fuck's sake. How's everyone doing?
Good. We're just getting warmed up anyway, dude. So
Yeah.
Oh. Well, there's nothing to talk about. How is that possible?
I know, right?
There's never anything to talk about.
Never anything to talk about. That picture looked terrible. We were looking
That
at the
looks like shit.
Thunderbolt. MauLer.
Gonna try and find a Sue Storm statue thing again.
Yeah, find that.
Here's a new Peeping Tom issue.
Ooh. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Grogu Moda. That is awesome.
I love it.
Hey.
This was
my
dedicated to
God.
me. It's the revenge of Grogu.
Oh, yeah, I know. I missed like the real BBC's best moment. What the fuck?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I know every girl I've talked to about that video clip has said that they need to have a conversation with you as like Chrissy Mare's pissed.
Like, 'cause
Everyone's
they're
pissed.
impressed and they're like,
No,
horny?
they're like,
Or-
you're a terrible person.
Oh.
Do you know what I
do
got
it to
from
this-
it? I got MauLer really fucking like that.
I know.
really did. I
He was
really
just
did.
sniggering away.
Little baby. He's
I found the Sue Storm, dude. I found it.
That is
Oh.
an impressive cover there. Let's see.
Oh,
Wow.
This is picture. Hold on, I gotta shrink it. Here we go. Here's
I feel like
picture
we're looking
one,
at the wrong side here.
Yeah, we're looking.
and then
I
Picture
love
2.
this.
Oh, that is awesome.
Oh,
See,
that's
and she's turning
amazing.
invisible.
And Reed's going, whoa, no, don't
And she's
turn
got her-
invisible.
Yeah. She's got a fantastic full tattoo.
Wow.
You got a
Oh
fourth
my
tattoo.
gosh.
So,
Okay, so
yeah,
how much is this?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's a statue.
I want it.
Yeah, I usually don't want statues, but that might have to go in the back corner.
Yeah, I don't have any room, but I think I can.
How big of a statue is it? Like,
It's a 1 in 4.
Oh,
So
Big Mama. Yeah.
oh,
no, it's the size of the Batman, not the Huntress. The Huntress is a 1 in 3.
It's a bigger than a one in
So
it's bigger than a one in
it's
6.
like it's like a Bat girlish, but
It's big.
um,
It's big. It's
Big
like
enough.
the Captain America premium formats and stuff.
Wow. That
It's
looks
so big.
beautiful, though. That's gorgeous.
It was a nice ass.
It's nice.
Thank you.
too.
You're welcome.
Everything.
You're welcome. Welcome, MauLer.
Hello.
We saw that
Hi,
you were
MauLer.
working on your vid.
Oh man, I've been when I get close to ending a video's thing, I start staying up late and then
Yeah.
going hard, and it cost me real BBC a whole hour of real BBC. So
It's okay, buddy. We figured
Aw.
that
video
out.
better be worth it at this point. But yeah, it's they've been proofing it now, which is the best phase because I can just sit there and stare at it instead of having to fucking click for hours on end.
Until you find that that's what I did this morning. I'm like, I'm just gonna watch it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot because I made a bunch of mistakes. Perry did great. So
Well, that's
yeah,
the thing.
Aw.
Because I release a video once per half a year, I like mistakes to me are like disasters. If there's like one flash frame, I'm like, no,
yep.
I have to get rid of you. But yeah, that'll be March 4th. It's finally coming out, and I think it'll be Saturday. I'm finally gonna tell people what the video is. You guys already know.
Yeah, we do.
I don't. This is sexist.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a bit of sexism, right?
No,
There's a little bit.
not at all.
Sorry, I'm researching the Fantastic Four.
I think we should bring sexism back.
So you're like totally Ryan Kinnell then. Is that what's going on?
He's a more refined version of Ryan Kinnell.
Ah.
He's a Ryan Kinnell who doesn't bitch at Taco Bell employees.
There is what I would call a classy sexism, and we need to get it back in the schools.
Yeah. Like the 60s. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, James Bond back in the early days. Some good old fashioned sexism, and it's just one day we'll get it back.
We'll get it back.
One day.
The pendulum will swing the other way because we're so tired of this fucking woke garbage. Which, you know what? I didn't have time. I'm like, I need a title. I just thought of a title, and we generally talk about this shit anyway, so I thought it worked. But I think pendulum is swinging the other way. I think. Ryan.
Clearly by that statue, because I haven't seen anything like that in a long time.
Yeah.
Well, I've just done some research on it. It's actually it's a creator-made statue. In 3. So I think they might release the 3D file for people to 3D print it themselves or stuff.
And if they license it, they would just make a ton of money. But
I have a 3D printer, so you mean I can print that out myself?
Oh, you got a 3D printer? That's awesome.
I do.
Oh, this.
I need to get one of them.
Yeah, this. Yeah, totally shouldn't have made Batgirl look like this. Yeah, yeah, it totally looks like.
Yeah,
Ooh, she looks a little manly.
she looks armored. She looks ready.
She looks ready, and you can take the bottom of her face off and give her a manlier face.
You
No.
can?
Yeah, well, it's a little different.
I know.
Oh
I was
my
looking at
god.
I was looking at the two faces, and I was just like, "What's the difference?"
I don't know what the difference is. I think
I
there's
can't
a smirk.
tell.
There's a smirk,
It's a little badly.
There's a little lip curler.
little smirk. That's it.
Oh,
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, no, this is fucking dope. This is dope. Good job, Sideshow or whoever.
That could get. I mean, I like the Ninja Harley Quinn.
Oh, she looks
He's
cool.
Oh, that
pretty.
looks good. That's
have you-
anime stance right there. With
Oh,
with the
I did that. I did that with the yeah.
little pigeon toad.
Because it's this is from the animated Batman Ninja, and they used a face and body on that.
Hey, I'm liking Parasite. I think it's pretty good.
I haven't seen that anime.
movie?
The anime. I watched the first 9 episodes. It's really good.
Out.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Where is that playing at?
Netflix.
Anime Chemi S1 got it for me for a housewarming gift, and it was literally the only Blu-ray we had in our house. So I'm like, yeah, let's watch it. Fuck it. And
It's on Netflix here in the UK.
Is it? Oh,
Oh.
we watched it on the Blu-ray because I've got a new home theater, so I got a new projector. I got a new screen. Well, Melissa had a screen hooked up for me when I got here. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, that's nice.
He's awesome.
Like the sound system, everything. She bought me a home theater.
GG, Melissa.
And
I feel like we're in for a lot of that in the future of Real BBC. You'll just be casually like, "Oh yeah, my home gym. Oh yeah, my home swimming pool. Oh yeah, my home."
swimming pool came with the house, but no, she's good. She's a good egg. She's the best.
Oh,
So,
she's a keeper, Gary.
Yeah, she made that for me, and we sat back and watched it. It was fucking awesome, man. It was really cool.
Az
Cool.
gets his
I got my new
Nerdrotic gear
sock.
on properly, and he's like,
Yeah.
"So
Wait,
theater.
should I do this too then?
Yeah, these are really nice.
Oh, the beanies, yeah.
Yeah, nice and
Aw.
soft. They're really soft and
Oh.
yeah.
We got to make those available to people very, very soon. We're working on it.
You know what's weird is the shirt is really soft. It's softer than your other one.
I tried to make them all the like you can get the, unless I'm thinking about the t-shirts I've just bought recently. But I think you could determine which one you wanted. I always try to get like the soft cotton ones.
Yeah, this is the soft one, but your heel versus babyface one is the rougher one. But this
That's because that's an
you're
old
rough?
that's an old one, and it's I don't know if I set that up that way.
there you go. I like
Nice
this
and
one.
soft on the skin.
So nice.
It's nice and soft on the skin.
So nice.
This looks like a rude boy now, apparently. What? Bra.
Valkyrie got a new title now for the new movie, and Thor 4 is going to be a disaster.
Oh, that's gonna be not great. Yeah.
Did you see the toys have come out?
Yeah.
So we know that Cancer Jane is going to be holding a reforged Mjolnir.
Oh, and I heard her name's gonna be Mighty Thor.
Yeah.
They could have at least called her Lady Thor.
Call it Cancer Thor.
Call it Cancer Thor.
Female Thor, because it pisses him off to say
No,
female.
that's why she's Thor MauLer, because she's got the cancer.
She's got cancer.
Dude,
Yeah.
I am not looking forward to them explaining why she's worthy. I am not looking forward to that.
It's because she's got cancer.
Taika Waititi specifically said he doesn't like it when people call her female Thor. So make sure you keep calling her female,
Okay,
All right. Female female Thor, everybody.
female Thor.
Also,
female Thor.
I will be right back. There's just one thing I
Yeah.
forgot to sort out, but I will be right back. Sorry
Sure
about
thing.
See you later, MauLer.
Bye.
Hang on. I have to grab my phone too because it's my security guys are getting
Falls
here.
asleep.
Yeah, he better not. No, he will. It's okay if he does.
Oh my god. So yeah, female Thor, everybody. Did you see that figure that they made of her? She looks really ugly.
Yeah. It's like, hey, folks, we made a pissed off feminist toy. Do you want to play with it? No.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Got no makeup on, got an expression that just says
I think I have it. Oh, here it is. I have the picture.
Always
Here
a winner with these women in Marvel. Oh no, you want to get the other toy. You want to get the smaller toy. She's got a way more pissed off face than that.
Oh, this is Thor
God,
and this is
looks. There's a ladybug in here.
Mighty Thor.
Ladybug in
Nice.
here.
Oh, ladybugs are good luck.
There they are. I was like, what the fuck is that? And it's like, oh, it's a ladybug.
I haven't seen the other one you're talking about,
I'm like,
As.
hang on.
What the bets she
Yeah.
doesn't suck Thor off.
Oh,
Oh, it flew away.
oh.
I was going to show it. Sorry. That Thor costume looks. Oh no. I don't know.
Like female Thor.
Like shit. It looks like fucking ass. That's what it looks like.
Oh, I can't wait for the latest Marvel film to say, "Hey, it's a woman." Just like, oh,
This is
the
just-
MCU's been doing.
It's so bad because I'm just gonna go back to this for 1 second because it's just like he's now got this weird, like, I don't know what the fuck this thing is.
That's Stormbreaker.
It's Stormbreaker, so he
That
doesn't
was forged in.
more.
But it
Infinity
doesn't
War.
look as good as. I mean, look at this.
And they know that. They know that. That's why they specifically did it.
It's terrible. Poor Thor. At least he's got the long hair now.
And he's much bigger than that because he just did his Hulk Hogan movie. So
Oh, and she like comes up to his waist.
Like right here.
waste, yeah.
So, do you wonder if Hollywood might be a little worried with the backlash to Lord of the Rings because Marvel like is going full on now? The Marvel fandom is definitely not like the Lord of the Rings fandom. They're we'll just say much more forgiving. Well, the consumer part of it. Endgame was the end. You're right. You're right in the chat.
Do you think that you can take this helmet off?
Hold on, I've got the better. I got the better toys.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the action figures of
Hey, this is Thor and Jane together, and she just looks so fucking pissed off.
Oh man, she looks like a man too.
Yeah, his costume looks way better there.
Yeah, definitely.
His does, yeah.
She's got Thor's costume. She's Thor. She's going to be Thor. He's going to be second fiddle. Remember that. She is going to be first fiddle. He's going to be second fiddle. It's going to be another bait and switch. You know, the same thing they did with Loki and Hawkeye. It's going to be the
There
same.
we go.
Over.
Karen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. Why
That's
is she so
that's the
angry?
picture I wanted. Karen, that is fucking space Karen.
That is take me to the galactic manager, please.
Yeah, I would like look at fucking
She's like
hell.
frowning. How do you frown in a fucking
Look at those, they're dead. Your dead eyes. And you're I
Yeah,
don't
that
put
part.
lipstick on to fight. Why should I?
I mean, at least this costume looks a little better than the other one I just showed. Like this, I don't know.
Yeah,
what
I
that's
like the pectoral plate. I would have called it a breastplate, but there weren't any.
There's no boobs.
Hang on. There's a cosplay female Thor that used to go to comic. If I can find her, used to go to Comic-Con all the time. I'd have been okay with this one. She's got.
And there's the reforged Mjolnir. You can see the reforged.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm gonna pull that down just for a moment, just to
Bring Space
show,
Karen back.
to show you a good.
Space Karen.
There you go.
Ayo.
Oh, hey-o.
Yeah. Now that was female Thor. Well,
Why is the she's not gonna have like a cool helmet like that? Why does her helmet look like shit?
see that helmet's better. The one on the right, way fucking better.
Yeah.
But it's more like the original Thor's helmet.
But Thor didn't
Oh
wear
my.
a fucking helmet either, and I hated that. I hated the fact that he wore it fucking like once, and he wore kind of one in Ragnarok, but it was more for the battle.
That was totally one of those like, oh, we need to show off Chris Hemsworth's like long beautiful locks. That was like the decision.
Yeah, it's not like
And then they cut off the locks, and then you were like, well, what the fuck is the point? At least put on his helmet then.
Yep.
And they didn't do
At
it.
least they gave up on Fat Thor.
I know,
Apparently.
thank God.
Yeah, they just made a whole movie joke about it.
Dude, Endgame was such a mistake in so many ways, but hey, it made its money, so and it like represents the end. Bye bye.
Represents? No, I hate that fucking word.
Representation.
It acts as the end. There you go. I fixed it. But Gary, because I was listening while I was sorting something out, but I think you're totally right about how Lord of the Rings fans, writings on the wall, they're like, no, we're not letting you do that. But Marvel fans, they've been slow cooked to death already.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's over for Marvel fans. They'll accept anything.
That's how I kind of feel right now about like Doctor Strange. Like I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to think about this trailer. Like it looks good, but why do I have any hope for this movie? I don't know.
There's ideas that sound great.
Yes.
There's ideas from it that sound fucking great, but here's what they're gonna do. They're basically the focus is gonna be on Wanda.
Yeah.
They're gonna put the focus on Wanda.
It seems like it is. It seems like it's gonna be the focus is gonna be her.
Why are they calling Valkyrie King in the film?
I don't know.
They are. I don't know.
King, they're calling her King Valkyrie.
King, how can her be a king? She's a queen.
Oh,
is that like a yes slay thing? Like I don't understand. Why wouldn't you want to be called queen when you're a girl? I don't know. Like isn't that
Maybe
fun? Cool. I don't know.
Maybe she had a sex exchange.
Maybe her pronouns are king.
She did say that her character is going to be exploring.
But
Lugabutta.
Is queen? Does queen mean second? No.
Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth.
You
just saying.
Assholes, you morons! You're being sexist. Queen does not mean under king. They can be the fucking same. They rule. You dipshits. God damn. Sorry. That's
here. Oh. It's this Lego set. This Lego set from Thor: Love and Thunder. I've just shared the image. And if you go just closer up to the bottom, Mighty Thor is the woman. Thor, then King Valkyrie.
Okay.
What the fuck?
This is just fucking dumb.
The fuck? This is stupid.
This is so stupid, and the stupidity was present during Uncharted too. Like we're not done with this shit. We're just not done with this. And don't think it wasn't Uncharted a Sony movie, right? Yeah, Avi, right?
So yeah.
Yeah. So don't think Sony's gonna come in and fucking change everything. Okay, just don't, because like they did the same shit. What they're doing is, and this is the bigotry of low expectations. This is the fucking bigotry of low. It's like we're gonna put a black person in. We're not gonna give them any personality. We're going to put them in charge of stuff because they're marginalized. See, we can put you in charge of things too. It's so fucking bad. It's hopefully we evolve enough in a few more years where people look back on this and see how fucking cringe it is and terrible it is. It's great, dude. Cast more people. It's fine. But you know what? Cast them as people. Cast them as human beings. Jesus, Hollywood is so fucking retarded collectively.
Retarded.
Do you think it's possible that the box has a typo and it's not supposed to be King Valkyrie?
No.
These things go through lots and lots of you want to see a good cover? Right there.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's a good cover right there.
Look at this. Look at this thing that it's got Asgard Tours on it. What?
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
Wow.
The sticker on the side, Asgard Tours.
And who's flying up there? Is that's
Mighty Thor.
That's Mighty Thor, yeah.
Mighty Thor.
Oh, that's Mighty Thor. She's got the helmet. She's got the hammer. She's got everything. And he's just a little bitch.
He's a little bitch Thor.
You know what they should have done
Thor,
is they should have done like the Titanic thing where she's like Jack and he's like Kate.
Are the Guardians in this film as well?
I think he's.
Yes, they are.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are briefly, maybe even. They I don't know. They might be in it as much as the Hulk was in Ragnarok.
But they are in it.
Okay.
I don't know how long for, but they are in it.
Well, see how that goes. Also, whenever you like reference Daredevil at all, I just immediately think like he should have ran. He shouldn't have come to the MCU. He should have ran away.
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh, and now they're disappearing his show. So get it. Record. I'm sorry. Find ways to keep it. Daredevil is on physical media, season 1 and 2 on
Oh,
Blu-ray.
they're gonna get rid of
They
it
haven't got
off
3?
Netflix.
Netflix
Blu-ray?
is removing them in March.
What?
Oh.
Well, I'm assuming they're going on Disney Plus. Are they? Or
No.
I don't think so.
Oh.
That's a Netflix property.
Yeah.
that's what the fuck are they doing? Is it? Do they have to?
They're disappearing it for now. So, yeah, get it while you can. I don't care about the other shows. I can miss all of them. Just anything with Daredevil in it, I'm gonna get. I don't think there's a Defenders Blu-ray.
Honestly, Gary, it seems like across the board, everyone agrees that the Daredevil show is the best Marvel TV show. Like it just is.
Yeah, like ever made.
Does anybody even question that at this point? Like, what's the competition? Fucking Loki.
That first season was incredible.
Like, I mean, I thought Luke Cage was pretty good too, but like the first season, not compared to.
I thought the first half was good. With what's the jiggy, the bad guy,
Cottonmouth, yeah.
Cottonmouth, yeah.
and then they just killed him off, and then
That was lame.
got-
The ending.
That's what I keep
Stupid.
hearing. Everyone's review of it is like frustrated that they kill it because it's played by the guy who's going to be Blade, right?
yeah,
He's
Yeah.
clearly
and he was great.
heads and shoulders a better actor than damn near everybody on and that's a pretty decent actors with them, but he was clearly the best. Like,
He's
Yeah, but
great
I-
in, House
I
of
agree though,
Cards.
I don't think they should have killed him off. I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore
it's
because
terrible.
the shows
And they
got
replaced him
canceled.
with Diamondback, and the guy was like overacting. It was terrible. And Jessica Jones, I like David Tennant as
Yeah, David Tennant was awesome.
he was great, but
Killgrave.
Kilgrave.
Purple Man.
Purple Man's daughter is part of the new Thunderbolts, by the way.
Yes, she is. Yes,
They're
she
both
is.
cunts.
Oh my
that's funny.
god. Okay, like with Thor can make some money because it's got Thor in it, but the Marvels, I think the Marvels is gonna just eat shit. I think I think Disney will have to buy out lots of blocks of theater tickets, like they did with Captain Marvel, allegedly.
Hmm.
Hey,
people
we know
were saying this theater's sold out, and the theater was empty for the showing.
Like, you guys are full of shit. Everyone constantly talks about how their favorite movie is Captain Marvel. Everyone
All the
talks
time,
about
right?
the film, the plot, the characters. It's incredible. So it changed everything. I think that film it really did.
Yep. It was like it was like the next Iron Man. MauLer, you're actually right.
Yeah.
People, with
I just bought
Amazon,
Daredevil on Blu-ray.
and maybe because oh yeah, dude, you absolutely need to get Daredevil season 1 and 2 on Blu-ray while you can,
Why
because it
isn't
will
the third
probably not be
season on
available.
Blu-ray? What's this crime that has happened?
It did not do that well.
You know, I never watched season 3 because I got bitter that they canceled it, and I was like, I might as well not even watch it. So I never watched it.
I like it, but there's an aspect of it I fucking hate, which is they didn't put his costume on in the whole fucking series.
What?
When they have a chance.
Yeah.
There's no
When they-
season 2 available.
Mm.
eBay. Go on eBay, you'll find it. Yeah. So yeah, you could tell they want to disappear that. And what Amazon has proved with Lord of the Rings is they listen, and maybe because Amazon's new to Hollywood, and this backlash has been like no other. They're responding to it in real time. Like the Vanity Fair article was a bullet point response to our fucking everybody's videos and everybody's concerns. And then they acknowledged them. Then all of a sudden they found people we found another letter. We found another letter where he said they don't need the beards and we're going to put it in a book. Like they were all prepared for this shit. It's crazy. And again, he doesn't specifically say they don't have beards. He just didn't mention them.
He
So
just
they're
didn't
using that. You see this bullshit manipulation going on. And they released that Supervan video, which is cringe as fuck. They have a Tolkien expert come out for IGN, get something wrong right off the bat. And then later on in the video, he's like,
Experts.
well, Numenor is on the equator. So it would be natural. So no, I wouldn't expect Numenorians to look like white Vikings. I'm like, oh, so all the artists, all the scholars, Tom Shippey, Christopher Tolkien, everybody got the look of the Numenorians wrong.
Yeah, they're all wrong.
Over 50 fucking years or 60 years. They're all wrong because you figured out. Because so it's near the equator of what? Earth or Middle Earth? I hate to break this to you, buddy. Numenor wasn't on an equator because it was flat, dipshit. God damn it. Sorry.
Get him, Gary, get him.
Middle Earth was fucking flat. It didn't turn into a globe until after Numenor. He's up near an equator. No, it's a fucking disc, dipshit.
Hey, did you see the critical whatever who called that children's cartoon horny?
What?
Who? What?
It's been floating around today. There's this movie coming out, children's movie coming out, and some critic who's just described it as something horny. And needless to say, they have now protected their Twitter account.
Oh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Do
Which
you know the name of the
cartoon?
cartoon? Or?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and find, because it was like, because she's protected, the tweets like vanished.
Of course, the natural.
So which
Yeah.
cartoon was it? Like,
So I'm gonna. Sorry, go on.
Let me get this straight. Yeah, did she get horny from the cartoon, or
She described it as like unashamedly horny. That like they're
Ew.
brash, they're excitable, and they're unashamedly horny. And people are just like, what?
Ew.
I found an article. Is this the cartoon?
Let's have a look.
Pixar's Turning Red.
Yes, yeah, this is it. Here we go. Look,
They describe that as horny.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna share this because it's got the
No.
tweet in it. It's got the tweet in it. Thank you, Clownfish, because I think this is Pirates and Princess. So this is, here we go. Look, Pixar's Turning Red is hilarious, heartfelt, and unapologetically horny.
Why the hell would you describe that as horny?
The fuck?
Isn't the film like all about very young kids?
It's
A
about
sentimental
like
story about parental problems, puberty, and pandas that's endearingly oddball and off-kilter in the best way. What,
oh,
because
this
you
bitch
got
is a
fucking
furry.
horny?
She's a furry, yo, because this little girl turns into that panda thing, and she's all horny about it. Ugh. This is some fucking weird shit right here.
Yeah, it's weird.
yeah,
It's a bit of a self-report, as they say.
Yeah, self-gotcha.
Self-cancel like shit. Fuck.
in the chat say hail Clownfish.
So
I agree with that.
her profile on Twitter is meter-approved Rotten Tomato film critic, journalist, writer at Variety.
Oh, great.
I like how this article says, while it's unclear exactly what Miss Howard meant by unapologetically horny, it's probably not something Disney would want associated with their film
yeah.
focused on preteen girls. It's like, oh.
Love it. Two guys did it. Right. It's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Elrond equals a twink. Yeah, that's totally what they're
Horniness in kid film.
Ew. This is gross. I hate
It's
this.
weird. How did she even think that would be anywhere near okay?
Well, she's learned it
because
now.
it's-
That's a life lesson.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because she thought it was okay and then decided to share it on Twitter and went, "Oh, I did a bad," because some people don't know because they have no morals and they're freaking degenerates. I don't know.
I know words.
Oh,
And like, hey, get your kink on with adults,
yeah.
with consenting
Consenting
Do whatever.
adults.
Consenting
Have
adults.
fun. I don't care. But yeah, it's weird. It's criminal. It's criminal.
It's criminal. Yeah.
Just
Ugh.
need the guy with Frosk saying that instead. It's criminal.
Yeah. I need to put it's weird in my soundboard. That needs to go in.
Mm.
Are you guys talking about it's weird or it's weird? Like that black guy, the drunk plays all the time, where he's like, "You're weird."
I think it's where it came from because
Yeah.
No, we're talking
Everyone
about
says
the
it.
the frost.
Frost gang, yeah.
Daddy chill.
Daddy chill.
That is chow.
That's the what the hell is even that? That's got a cameo. But
What the hell is even that?
one of the best things that's ever happened in life.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
This shocks me.
That's like everybody's dad was reacting to that. That's like,
This much change. Like,
no. It's funny as my neighbor looks just like that guy. He looks just like this. As I
he's got a
started
really
my
generic dad look. That guy.
generic dad look, he does. Yeah. My neighbor's very nice, by the way.
I hope so, mate. You've just moved in.
I know. It would suck if I had Karen next door to me.
Like the one from the movie Az is revealing.
That movie's great. Excellent. I want them to make a sequel. Dude, the conservative soap, that's what got me. I was just like, this is it. This is a great
Yeah,
film.
the conservative soap dispenser. I love that. I was like, where can I get one of those?
Yeah. That
When I
It's
decorate a
getting so
bathroom,
bad.
I put Confederate soldiers up.
everything's all white. I'm sure you guys noticed that, but some people in the chat might not have. But Everything's All White is a horrible racist series on Showtime. I think a couple episodes have come out. I did try to add Donald Trump to both casts on IMDb because I can, because anybody can add, and I strongly encourage for people to add Donald Trump to the cast of Everything's All White if you can. Shit. Guys, Vibe, I got to answer this phone. Sorry.
Okay.
Vamp, Vibe, whatever.
Let us vibe.
Sexism in
Jazz.
gaming. Okay.
Oh
maybe not. Jazzercise. Go. So yeah. But everything's all white.
I think I saw. Was it on this show that I actually saw the trailer for it and I didn't believe it was even real? I can't remember. Like it's one of those things that we're doing it again. What was that other show on Netflix that came out a few years ago? Was it Dear White People? Was that what it was
Yeah,
called?
Dear White People. That was on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not. How about that? Let's just not say that there's something wrong with white people as a whole.
I know it's
not
But that
do
was
that.
written by a white person.
yeah,
it was.
the
They all
Dear
are.
White People one was written by a white person.
It was
This
either
new one
a
is
white
not.
woman or a white trans woman.
I don't.
I thought it'd
remember
be a
that
Karen.
And then
Oh, I'm sure they are.
duh. I mean, that's just a given. And then they got a job. I don't know. They got offered a good job somewhere, and then they sort of imploded on the internet recently, about a few months ago.
Don't remember that.
Just going into all kinds of crazy fucking territory. What a surprise. But yeah, so that was these are just meant to cause, they're just meant to get people riled up. They're meant to cause division. They're meant to cause...
I watched I had no idea what this Everything's All White thing was about. And I watched Gothix's reaction to it. And I gotta say, that was the most profound reaction to a video thing I've ever seen, like a reaction video I've ever seen. She did such a great job, and she broke down basically everything that's wrong with that trailer and that the entire concept. And she went really, really deep into it too. So it was really good. It was really good.
Well, she did the trailer and then she did the first episode.
I know I haven't had a chance to watch that, but
And I've watched both of those, and it's
it's
good
good.
stuff.
I'm guessing.
Is it
Very
as
good
racist as we thought? Is it?
Oh, it's not just it's not the fact that it's just racist. It's also bullshit. It's also lies.
Yeah, they just make up shit. Yeah,
just lies in it.
You can
so
tell when there's January 6th involved. There's gonna be like lies and shit mixed in for sure.
Well, that's the worst day in American history, isn't it?
Yeah, worse than 9/11.
When some people, very sort of orderly stormed the.
They went and took selfies like in the rooms.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and they completely ignore the burning.
It's almost as bad as like these truckers in Canada. Like my God, so bad.
Mother truckers.
It's just as bad as the people supporting tyranny. But what I was going to say is, like, I don't know if you've been to Rotten Tomatoes about everything's all white. Like, no critic will review this. They won't touch it. They're so scared of it. I almost like we got to find somebody to review it. Official, come on.
Well, Gothix is doing it.
Gothix did the first episode.
Yeah, but like then put her review on Rotten Tomatoes. Then I think they should. I think it's legit. And Gothix did a great job, by the way. She's fantastic.
I'm gonna watch that first episode, but her reaction to it was great.
The reason is that they don't want to review it, not because that it's racist and all. It's because they don't want to defend it. Know that's their job is to defend it. So
it's like, how are you gonna? No. Say this is good.
It's if they were to review it, they would have to give it a positive showing, and then that would come back on them. So that's why they're not reviewing it. They're just being cowards.
It's no win. It's no win.
It's a lose-lose situation. Yeah, for sure. Oh.
So they're just leaving out, just like what was the other one recently where there was no critics? Santorini. Santorini, the one go near it.
Remember, if you're a white, Santa Inc. was the lowest ranked IMDb show ever until everything's all white. Yeah. So part of critical race theory is if you are white, you cannot argue any points. You cannot criticize. You cannot. Convenient. Yeah, that's part of the whole racket. Is
your voice is lesser.
You just got to take it because
whatever
you do, you're in the wrong.
That's a damn throwback, as far as I'm concerned, Gary. When Black Panther was out, that's in Patrick Willem's video. He said, "I don't care what a white person has to say about this." It's like, oh, okay.
Yep.
Still put my video out. Still call this shit.
Challenge accepted, sir. Yes. Oh my!
But you were saying you think that the pendulum is swinging back, though. So do you think, like, when do you think that pendulum is going to actually swing back?
It's swing a couple of years.
Yeah,
but you're going to start seeing it build up. We're already starting to see it build up because you're seeing is normal, quote unquote, normal people in Hollywood who have been quiet start to not be quiet. Now it's taken way too fucking long. I in 2 years ago when I was doing Star Wars videos, I was begging somebody from Hollywood to fucking speak up. I'm like, you can stop this. You guys have the power to fucking stop this shit. You need to speak up. You work in the fucking industry. I don't. And no, I'm worried about my $20 an hour job. Dude, you can get another $20 an hour job. Okay. You can. It's possible. You can get a $30 an hour job somewhere else that will treat you fucking better. But people have to speak up or your $20 an hour job will turn into a shitty $20 an hour job. And that's what it is. We still have people who don't want to speak up, but I've got a friend who works there and he's there because he loves film. He loves the art of film. That's all he ever talked about. It's his passion. That's all he loves. He doesn't want any of this political shit. And that's what most people are there for that. They're not the ones in charge. They're not the ones in power, but they can be. And, sitting on your hands doesn't fucking work. How'd that work for Canada? How's that working for Hollywood right now? How's that working for a fucking America in parts of America, sitting on our hands and doing fucking nothing and waiting for somebody else to come in and fix it? I can't fix it.
No one's gonna fix it. Yeah. But interestingly, though, I thought it was.
Fix them.
fix. Oh, I know.
Try and fix them. I could fix you.
We'll get to that.
I thought it was interesting that you said about that, like, you know, the Hollywood people not saying anything. Because, for example, like Evangeline Lilly just came out and said something about the whole
did.
truckers situation, and Trudeau, and all she said was like, "I want people to listen to one another." She wasn't even, you know, saying anything bad, and now they're trying to get her fired. They're trying to get her fired because
Rip the Wasp. Like she's probably gonna get recast or killed. Something's gonna happen.
So when Az and MauLer, when we were all making videos 2 years ago, this is what we were trying to head off. They were trying to push a narrative that gets cemented in. And now if you just say, hey, why don't you talk to these people? You are considered.
You can't talk to a Nazi.
You can't talk to a Nazi. And we were going, they're not Nazis. They're Sikhs. And you know what? Stop defending yourself. I'm not gonna go, well, I've got this friend and that. No. You know, that's their narrative. I'm not buying into it. Fuck them. Fuck their accusations. I don't give a shit what they fucking think. But they did say that enough to cement it in the lexicon or whatever it is, in the ether, and it's there. And now now they can't talk to us. And that was the plan from the start, to divide us to where we can't talk now. It's fucking terrible. So yeah, we have to fight this now. We have to do it now, or it's already getting to be too late. But I think, you know,
it's almost too late. Well, I feel like it's kind of a little bit too late in Canada because they're freezing people's bank accounts now. We're at like new levels of fascism now.
Well,
it's
I can't say this because I'm not a financial advisor, but I can tell you what I'm going to do with my money is I'm going to get it the fuck out of a big bank.
Yeah, get it the fuck out of the banks, in my opinion. And I'm not a financial advisor.
I'm not a financial advisor, but there's still mom and pops. There's still safes. There's still all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, you know, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Not too far, but
Bed mattresses.
Mattresses, yeah. Some pillows. You can do it cartel stuff, like in the walls.
They get you with the convenience. They get you with convenience. But that's why, like, it was great to see the truckers do it, though. They had to do it. Did they succeed? I don't know if I ever expected them to, but to see them do it, and then to see, you know, in a much lesser sense, the Lord of the Rings thing happen, and just more people speaking up. And then, Evangeline Lilly comes out and
I think it's interesting though, because I think the truckers red pilled a lot of people because of what happened. I think that a lot of people that weren't really aware of what was going on started becoming aware of what was going on, and then they realized like, oh, we were being lied to, and then, you know, and then the banking freeze happened, and that red pilled a lot more people too. But like, I think it's just weird to me though, Gary, because like specifically, like I've been told some comments about you specifically because like when it comes to like someone like Evangeline Lilly, like people are like, well, Gary calls them adult pretenders and we shouldn't listen to them. And I'm like, you know, I think people should have discernment based on like what's being said.
On who you're hearing from. I mean, are we hearing it from a lot of people or just a couple? And it depends. It depends because there's full of shit on both sides. You got to be very careful about that. But I think she's being sincere, and I don't think she was being on the right, and I think she was actually being on the left. So
I think she was being centrist to be like, she was just like, let's listen to people and like, you know, just have a conversation. Like that was her entire point. And it was really crazy. Term
adult pretenders is specifically it's not for their acting ability. It's for what they do outside when they're off script. They're usually pretty fucking stupid. And like the Imagine video and stuff like that.
I mean, I understand that, but some people are like, you know, I just feel like I think what you're talking about is how people put so much weight onto whatever celebrities say. Like, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like even her sharing her opinion, it's just like, it's her opinion. Everyone's got them and everyone has the right to share it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, people just need to have discernment based on like,
interesting that it's going against the grain. So I would say that's not being an adult pretender.
Exactly.
Being an adult pretender is Seth fucking Rogen,
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane at times. Yeah.
Sarah Silverman.
Well, I
mean, passing as well. You know, you could just spew them off.
Seth used to be open to the conversation. I know that. So I
Used to
think
be.
yeah, yep, used to be.
Then
I don't know if he is
then
now.
Franco
I don't
started
think he is
doing
now.
weird shit.
Because
Because that's who his best bud was.
The pattern one where it's just like clearly he's happy to be friends with someone, but then as soon as people are like, "Hey,
Oh,
he's a bad man," he's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry."
I know. MauLer, speaking of his friend, he got like new Netflix deal. Did you guys hear about that?
Doesn't surprise me.
yeah.
Chappelle?
Well,
He got-
Chappelle isn't that like that's another one. Like, you know, I like he's the system's sanctioned critic. That's how I see him personally.
I kind of
I
feel
think
like
he
that.
gets
too.
away with shit that because he's Dave Chappelle, and I appreciate him as a comedian, but he hangs out with Biden. He loves fucking Biden. He's all on their side. So like I think we over deify him a little bit. I like what he's anti PC, and that's good.
Mhm.
I was
But
gonna say, Gary, they fucking hate him. So
they do, but like I wouldn't say that Dave Chappelle supports the truckers in Canada.
No.
Probably not.
Mm-mm. I don't. I would be
I'll agree
very
with him
surprised
on
if he did.
one issue, which is free speech, and maybe some others, but that's the complexity of life. He's a great comedian. He's a great comedian, no doubt about that.
Yeah,
maybe he has
I
not
just wish he would make fun of the establishment more.
No, because he's part of it.
I know. This is it. Netflix announced the release of 4 upcoming comedy specials, executive produced and hosted by Dave Chappelle. It's not going to be his comedy specials, but he's going to be like announcing people, and there's going to be like several new comedians that are going to be.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're still behind a Gatsby, for fuck's sake.
No, it's
it
like
might be. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think it's gonna be that. Like this guy's like the first one is Earthquake. I don't know who that is. But I guess it's this dude. And there's gonna be a bunch of other ones.
Funny, and they're not giving a shit. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I think it should be good, but I just think it's funny though that he got more money from Netflix after all that shit happened with the whole let's cancel Dave Chappelle because he's anti-trans, and then now it's like here's more money, Dave.
Yeah,
they tried, it didn't work. They'll try again.
They will try again, and it's a power struggle. It's going to be it's one protected class against another. Well, it's what I'm going to use their terminology, which I do not buy into. It's one marginalized people versus another, and they're trying to fight for power right now.
Woke on woke crime.
Woke on woke crime.
Individuality. I think Chappelle. I think when he likes to defend himself, he will defend himself. And that's good. You got to defend yourself. I didn't see him going out for fighting other people that he knows. And what Patton did to him was
garbage.
Bitch. So
Patton is garbage, though.
Yeah, he is. That guy's a little
garbage
bitch.
Human being. Odious little fuck.
Right. I'm gonna read some soups, and then I want to talk about Lord of the Rings a little bit.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Return of the Kang.
Return of the King.
It's the time before Kangs.
It is.
We got like
Which Kangs? A
half
lot
a
of
year before that comes
motherfucking
out, right?
Kangs up in here, y'all.
Oh, 6 months.
God,
6
that's
months.
Blah,
too
blah,
short.
blah, blah.
Too short. Gonna be 6 years before it comes out, please.
I know, right? It's 6 months till it comes out, and then
I can't wait to talk about my girl Galadriel.
Galadriel. Yeah, I'm so obsessed with that dagger.
I'm obsessed with
The one
that. I'm
Galadriel.
obsessed, or I'm already obsessed.
The one she kills a bunch of orcs with.
Oh, it's broken because she kills so many.
Real quick. Yeah. So that Tolkien expert.
Is that Professor McTolkien?
The world again. Numenor. It's supposed to say Numenor is on the equator. I can hear just some guy laughing from here. Just some guy laughing. I hear you, buddy.
He's laughing in Elvish, dude.
I hear you, buddy.
laughing in Elvish.
Well, the cackling will become like an insane one because it's just that realization gradually of like, why are they doing this? Why must you do this?
I don't like, and like, I'm not an expert, dude. I am not a scholar. I am nowhere near it. So that's.
Oh, you got the have you got the Nazgul on pre-order?
Nazgul?
Nazgul, yeah.
I've got a bunch of 1/6 scale. Not do they have?
They're up for pre-order at the moment.
Oh shit. I will. Yeah, because I want 9. I've been slowly trying to buy 9. It's gonna take a couple of years, but
not. Yeah.
9.
But you'll buy one special for Witch King, right?
I already got the Witch King. I've got it.
I figure. Yeah. He's pretty cool.
He's the dude. The Lord of the Rings Awesomeness figures are the shit. They're awesome. I wonder if any of the Lord of the Rings super fans in the video have any action figures. They don't have any videos about Lord of the Rings on their channels because I checked. But they're super fans somehow.
Well, who's it? One of them was a Harry Potter fan.
She does Harry Potter TikTok videos.
Harry Potter. Okay,
like one of the guys.
Amazon probably close enough.
One of the guys, one of the guys. No, the other guy is likes to review books, and he really likes
fantasy books. Yeah,
fantasy books.
Percy Jackson. That's close enough to Lord of the Rings.
That's practically Lord of the Rings.
Close enough.
Peter Jackson. Yeah.
All right, first we got to read a K-Biz Streamlabs donation that somehow we missed on Friday Night Tights. And
the stream had ended already when I checked. Yeah.
K-Biz came in like making it rain like it's his last day on Earth. I don't know why K-Biz, we love you.
Babies.
This was a $1,000 donation.
Wow.
Oh my.
I could buy myself a ring with that.
Jesus. Joseph and Mary.
Quick, Jesus, Joseph and Mary. Oh.
I know. Jesus, Joseph and Mary.
Jesus Christ, Joseph and Mary.
By the way, two fathers watching us now. 2 Catholic fathers watching us now.
I guess that's twice the prayers. Boom.
I'm covered.
Which means twice the swears.
We got to go to heaven twice. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
All seriousness, I hope Texas kicks ass. Gary, come visit in Florida sometime. I will. I absolutely will be going to Florida in October. I'll be going to Florida. Thank you, K-Biz. Love you, man. Thank you. Florida, October. Hangry as angry for $40 says this is the only thing that makes Tuesday worth it. Thanks to all of you. Enjoy a beverage or snack on me. I thank you very much. I appreciate it. Used to be Cool Hand Luke for $40 says I honestly believe that Lord of the Rings being sacrificed on the altar of agenda is the official turning point in the culture war. It should have been the titty milk Skywalker, but it still will be the $1 billion mistake that sparks the revolution. I'm inclined to agree with you. It starts.
I hope so.
TLJ made a huge difference. Like it may not have, I still see it as a flashpoint. You can go back to before TLJ and after TLJ. Big difference with how fans are talking about everything online.
None of this happens without TLJ for sure. Like that had to happen, and the numbers were kicking up. If it wasn't for COVID, a lot of things would be different.
I think what really helped TLJ though was the fact that it's changed now. But Mark Hamill was so clearly vehemently.
Oh yeah, I think that was one of the bigger pushing things. Like everybody was. I think that my first video on TLJ that wasn't the Rage video, I had a whole section on his comments at the end of it, and everyone was saying like that was their favorite part, just because I don't know. You get a lot of feels watching a man talk about how the character that he represents has been completely fucking annihilated. You just like, oh.
And he came back for this. Oh, if he wasn't such a fucking asshole, I'd almost feel for him. I would.
Do you guys know that there was a deleted scene for one of the lessons he was going to give Rey in TLJ? Do you know about this?
No.
So the idea is those little weird people that live on that island, they're getting attacked by marauders every so often.
The village burning thing.
Yeah. And his commentary on that in one of the interviews you can find is that basically Luke concludes you shouldn't do anything about it because they'll increase their numbers if you do. But Rey is like, no, we should help them anyway because it's important to help them. And his commentary is just like, yeah, it feels like, her comments are like what Luke's would be, but, like I have to be the depressing asshole. It's like, no, just let him get killed. It's fine.
And that's intersectional feminism. That was specifically written for that reason. We need to build up the female character, degrade the male character that we paid billions for. By the way, out of that, what do they pay? $4 billion for Star Wars. Luke's worth $1.5 billion of that.
Oh, for sure. And
Luke
Vader's
Skywalker.
the other $1.5 billion, and then look at him now with Luke. Look at him now.
Look at him now. And you know what? You're right. Their Luke thing, it's already fucking dying down. It's already dying down in
It's
2
double
episodes.
dip now, and people aren't as excited anymore.
They aren't. And
well, no, because they put him on the path to TLJ.
they couldn't have fucked it up more again.
So anyone who was like, I want to go in, I want to be Team Luke, is now just like, fuck off.
That's why they're going to the prequel fans now. They know they're like, I did not
Good
think
luck.
it would fuck up this fast. I was like,
No.
I'm getting this Boba Fett, but I'm expecting a little bit better. I just need to stop expecting better from Disney. They're really, really shitty now. They're just going.
Don't forget your Star Wars history, everybody. The TFA pretended like the prequels didn't exist. It was like, ew, prequels, gross, get away from me. And then as time has gone on, they're like, the prequels cool, everyone? Yeah, the prequels.
I'm sorry. What were the first lines spoken in The Force Awakens? I hope this begins.
Space, the final frontier.
I hope this begins to make things right.
Yeah.
Those were chosen by Jar Jar Abrams directly because of the prequels. Fuck Disney. Fuck Disney. The arrogance of that.
And it worked.
The
There were several people
fucking hubris.
There's several people in our fan base for the EFAP minis who were like, yeah, but the Starfighter was really cool though. It's like, guys, why do you think that's there? It's not for anything meaningful. It's the prequel fans will love this.
No. And yeah, like this is something, with the Lord of the Rings fandom, you wish you would have seen it. You do. Yeah, I wish I would have seen it with Doctor Who. I consider Doctor Who a pretty smart audience. I think the smart people left. I just do. I think the smart people left. I'm not going to say it's as, Lord of the Rings is a book. I would say it's just as much a book fandom as it is a film fandom. And I know the book fans might be horrified to hear that, but the films made a lot of people book fans, like a lot.
Yeah, the books didn't end horrendously, so it keeps generating new fans. Unlike something else that we're all very familiar with.
Can you please just accept that Amazon are here to fix the franchise?
No! If it ain't broke, for fuck's sake.
It's broke. Sauron isn't sucking enough cock, and there's not enough black unbearded dwarves,
right,
and black elves to catch arrows and have forbidden love with single white women. Where are the white Numenorians at?
Hey, they got black Numenorians. They're gonna misinterpret that too. Do
you guys remember a time when they would announce something's getting adapted that you love from your like nerd shit, that it would be exciting? Do you remember that?
I do. I remember. God. Remember
the comparison I've got that's super easy and quick is back when BioShock came out and it was really popular. A few years later, everyone was like, "It's getting a movie. It's definitely getting a movie." Oh yeah! And I remember reading it. I was much younger and I was super excited, and it just never happened. There was loads of different complications in production. Just never happened. They've now announced a BioShock project's coming out, TV show. I'm like, nah, that's gonna be fucking terrible.
Is that gonna be Netflix?
I don't know. I just don't know. Whoever's taking control of it, I already think it's going to be terrible. More than likely.
The people who are doing Halo have said that Master Chief will take his helmet off multiple times.
Oh, really?
That's just what fans want.
And that's something I asked you specifically. I'm like, does he ever take his helmet off?
Not in the game. Well, in the game, you'll see him like start to take his helmet off, and then he'll like pan, so he'll block, so you never see his face. But Nah, fuck it, it'd be right.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we're now at the point where it's just like we're announcing your favorite thing is getting it. You're like, no.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
You're right.
I was just reading Moorcock's that's his last name.
Ooh, Moorcock.
Michael Moorcock from the writer of Elric of Melniboné. And he was a little bummed because he didn't get a TV show and the reason his TV show is being turned down because it looks too much like The Witcher and Game of Thrones, and he's all the fucking irony, you know.
Oh my god!
But he's better off. He's better off because they would make it shit. They would make it shit. By the way, highly recommend the audiobooks are available now with the new read. Go on Audible. Go listen. They're fucking great. There's the shit, and I gotta thank Razor Fist. I always said, nah, I don't want to do Elric. I don't know why I never did, but I watched one of his videos. I'm like, sounds pretty cool. I'll check it out. I fucking love it. So
cool.
Check out Elric. It's the shit. And by the way, precursor of all the stuff we're liking right now, and it's been completely ripped off. No Zaku Boy on the Streamlabs side for two $50 super chats.
Wow.
Who's this? Oh, here we go. Little Peeping Tom story. Ladies and gentlemen, who sees into the hearts of men and the undergarments of women, Peeping Tom is faced with a battle he never thought he'd see. And just like Captain America before him, it is time for Tom to serve up thick knuckle sandwich to the minstrel of mayhem, Black Facial Hitler.
Oh, no.
And his partner, mostly peaceful social justice, the Marxists. That is beautiful.
That's great.
Black Facial Hitler.
That was great.
That is his arch villain. That now has to be his arch villain. I love it. I woke up, what was it, Saturday, and I'm like, Blackface Hitler is trending. This is a good day.
Yeah.
And it was like 200,000 fucking tweets. It was a lot. Yeah.
Do you guys happen to catch? I really shouldn't bring this up, but that clip is going around from Hassan.
Which one?
Got like hyper retweeted. I retweeted it as well, but he said some stuff. Chat's gonna know what I'm talking about. We're probably gonna play it on EVAP at some point. No, he basically said like, it wasn't what Hitler. The bad thing Hitler did wasn't really anything other than the fact that he went after Jews. It was like. That's the like that was
whoa
it's just this. Hang on, I might be able to find you the clip. It's fucking hilarious.
He is like a fucking meathead, isn't he? Like an evil meathead, but
I don't know if he's being purposefully retarded.
A lot of his
or he's actually retarded.
A lot of people usually like are pretty pro him. With this one, were like, all right. This is a bit much. Like you going.
They're like inching away. Like, ugh.
I mean, I fucking would be. Are you kidding me? Like, here it is.
Kyle Rittenhouse is going to sue his uncle and fucking everybody else. So
good.
Yep.
He's suing his uncle.
Chank, for accusing him of being a murderer after he was acquitted.
Wow.
Not Kyle Rittenhouse is.
Kyle Rittenhouse, go get them all. Fucking sue them all, buddy.
No, he said Trudeau put this tweet out today. There's no doubt the past few weeks have been difficult and the past few years have been painful. Or that there can still challenges we have to face, but we cannot allow anger to divide us. Now is the time to work together and start healing as a nation. So I said, go fuck yourself, cunt.
Yep. Good. And doesn't he say in that speech that they don't have the right to keep people from going to work, the truckers? He actually fucking said that. He's all, no, that's our right. We are the ones who will keep people from going to work, not the truckers. Fucking piece of shit.
Authoritarians.
Yep.
Yeah. I have a question for you, MauLer.
Oh wait, I don't know if you want to see that clip though.
Yeah. Let's.
Oh, you sent it. Okay, great.
Do you want me to share it? Oh, you share it.
Oh, it's in the private chat. Sorry, it's in the
private chat. I got it.
We got it? Okay.
I got it.
I think everyone in chat's probably seen this already, but it's good to let you guys know about it. Especially
I have
react
not
to it.
seen it because I try to avoid this guy like the freaking plague.
Yeah, me too. That's why I didn't watch it. I saw it going around and I was like, I'm not playing this shit.
I don't blame you guys at all.
Stand this dude.
Me either.
All right.
Putin is bad.
You got Count Dankula in the responses as well.
Oh,
Feeling bad about the Crimean annexation does not change the reality of the Crimean annexation being a completely justifiable fucking act by the Russian government, okay? So that's it. That's fine. And Hitler invaded countries based on Germanic ties at first? Yeah, dude. Talk to me when he's fucking throwing Ukrainians in a fucking... What are you talking about? Talk to me when he's throwing Ukrainians in a concentration camp, okay? Hitler wasn't fucking bad because he decided to invade Austria. He was bad because he was fucking killing Jews, okay? That was the problem. He wasn't like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking annex territory with like Germanic people in it. That wasn't the main problem with Hitler, I think. That was like maybe 8 line.
Have you ever heard someone aggressively say, I think?
Feeling bad about the Crimean annexation does not change the reality of the Crimean annexation being...
I wish somebody would defend me the way her son Piker defends Hitler.
I know. I was just thinking that too. I'm like, man.
See, so a lot of people took this as almost disturbing. Like, I can't believe he fucking said that. But I'm just like, that's just Hassan. He says stupid shit like this all the time. I'm just glad more people are realizing it now.
I feel like maybe he agrees with Whoopi Goldberg a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh. Well, I hope that isn't his final solution.
Do you know what? Don't say gay is trending. I just said it. Don't say gay is trending. I just said it. Don't say gay is trending. But I said it.
Don't say gay.
He is trending.
Oh no, Gary's caught in a time loop.
But it says
why me?
But every time it says don't say gay, I end up saying gay. I don't know what to do.
We've lost him. It's too late.
Ask Hassan.
Ask Hassan.
When in doubt.
Wow.
Yeah,
jeez, man. He is.
I think we talked about it before, but do you know, guys, like, he bans people in his audience and he gets, like, even more excited to do it when he finds out they've been subscribed for, like, years. Like, when he sees that, he's like,
he looks up how long the person's been subscribed for, then bans them.
And gets,
That's
like,
insane.
he gets really excited. He's, honestly, everything he does is, like, the opposite of how I would ever recommend conduct. And yet, he's, like, the most popular streamer on the platform. Like, how?
Is that like one of those things where, you know, like those Twitch girls that like demean their audience and then they pay more because they're like demeaning them? Is that like something with the audience? Like,
well, he bans them and then he'll go like 2.5 years gone, yeah. 2.5 years gone. You'll go like that. It's like the guy's
I'll ask our audience. I mean, I doubt our audience is going to answer this question, but I mean, you're an audience. I'm an audience. I see nothing worth going to check that guy out. Like, honest question. What is appealing about him? What is appealing about him? He's not
a car crash TV.
Is he?
Yeah.
There is that. There is that.
Is he attracted to the ladies?
Apparently.
Oh, ew.
I don't know. I mean, like,
no. X-ray girl, like, no. He ain't no
you're
Jack
just
Reacher.
racist, then, aren't you?
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, not that any of you guys watch him. I know. Sorry to ask, but
I mean, like,
I'm sure people ask that about me. So I mean, like, I got to be fair. I got to be fair.
Yeah, was it you, MauLer, that sent me that video where he's just like, somebody was saying something and then he just looks up. He just has like a bit of software which shows exactly how long they've been subscribed for, and then they'll just go ban, and then
there's this little sequence of events that's in that video that I put together because I watched one stream from him where someone says, I don't know, man, you should probably credit people when you watch their whole video on stream. Like that seems chill. Bans them, and then someone else says, man, I don't think that guy deserved a ban. Bans them.
That's a small PP energy.
Very small PP.
Very micro PP.
Jay even released a small like version of some of the stuff he says. Like, so he looks at someone saying you're really bad at taking criticism, and he says, you know what, I take too much criticism. I'm too good. Like he
sounds like the political DSP. That's how he sounds like.
Oh my god!
With a little mix in of Uber Eats, but yeah. I think there's just some people who are born with bad takes. Yes, I think there's opposite itis. Like I'm gonna be. It's like internalized contrarianism. I just made up a term. I think it's just people with bad fucking takes. That's it. I mean, their view on life is just fucking wrong. It got put in backwards when at the factory or something.
And yet he's so popular. But I think takes like that and other controversies eventually gonna. I don't know. Some people might be
America
like, wow, he
deserved
really is
9/11.
stupid. Yeah, I don't know how he survived that.
Another one
but
of
he
his
did.
greatest hits.
Oh,
But that's the one that got him to have to go to go onto the Young Turks to explain himself, and even then he was like pretty unapologetic. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sorry, but you know, I'm kind of like sorry about maybe, but you know, I mean, what I said like held up and everything, but what I said, I'm not like, you know, but sure, I'm sorry. Like
another grunge singer has died.
Who?
Mark Lanigan from Screaming Trees and Queens of the Stone Age, which I like. Queens of the Stone Age, that was a good band. I saw them a couple times. He dead, 57. Not sure what he died of, but
47,
57.
Oh,
Still
nice.
very
That's
young.
young.
Yeah. Rest in
Also,
peace.
China has banned like fucking American movies, dude. They're done.
Wow.
Like,
Did Spider-Man ever get out there? Or?
No.
It was meant to, but it didn't.
Uncharted didn't get out there either. And I just reading an article. China has now turned its back on Hollywood. What does that mean for Uncharted? What does it mean for Hollywood? You're fucked.
What does it mean for LeBron James?
What does it mean for LeBron?
Well, Hollywood never used to even rely on China at all.
Nope.
Never. And then suddenly they smelt the money. They smelt the population, they smelt the money, and they thought, ooh.
Disney in particular, because they wanted a park over there too. Disney was very big on that push. And let's be real, the platform we're on right now does a lot of business with China. Okay.
It's true.
Everyone does. I mean, the whole of the West does. Let's just, be honest about that.
Here's a new Lord of the Rings poster that I was sharing.
Let's see. Lord of the Rings with BG, who's going to make his big appearance on You Are Here today, I believe.
Oh, yay.
So good for him, man.
Good for him.
Boy.
I love I love this. This is great.
I know.
That was so good.
It's good. Athenon for $100. Thank you, Athena.
Wow.
Really, as Nina and X-Ray Girl, hail chat, and I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. Question now is, will the Lord of the Rings show actually survive all 5 seasons? Cheers from Havana on the Williamette.
Not from
Portland,
Havana.
You're in Portland, Oregon. Oh, I'm so sorry. Will it survive? Yeah, I mean, they committed to it. They committed to the estate, and they would lose the rights if they don't make it. So they have to make it. And just some guy brought it up in his video, and I think it's a good point, but I can tell you exactly why they are not making they're not remaking The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, because they can't. They don't have the rights. They have some of the rights. They don't have they don't have distribution rights. Those are still very murky. That's probably why Saul Zaentz has not been able to sell his rights yet, because Warner Brothers still thinks they have rights to The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So that would have to get worked out in court. That's probably why Amazon didn't remake Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Also, I agree with his assessment that they chose the Second Age because they could fuck around and put in more diversity. I mean, forget the whole Holocaust that must have happened during the War of the Last Alliance. We just missed that part. They're going to find a letter at Tolkien's house that he wrote the day before he died. He said, "Oh, there was a Holocaust in the War of the Last Alliance, right before Gil-galad died." No, wait, after Gil-galad died. Sorry, scratch that out. When Isildur got the ring, he said, "Gather round, all elves and hobbits of color. I got to do something." And then, That's what happens.
Now it's time to kill you all.
You just go bad. He goes bad right off the bat. That's basically what we're saying. Not really sure. Not really sure. That's terrible. We got 2 comics. Is it Cyan? Maybe Cyan Gorilla for 500 Argentinian pesos. Thank you very much. There's 2 comics I love by people who have changed my life for the better. Steve Lichtman, a fantasy comedy based on the weird lives of authors, and Rex Starborn, the radical chronicles of awesome, still in production by the beautiful Brad Rigney. I have to check that out. I'll have to check it out. Thank you for the recommendation. That is, I'd have to see it. It doesn't ring a bell right now, but a lot doesn't, quite frankly. My memory's fucked because of lots of drugs that I did in the 80s. Crushinator for $100. Hail, love your shows, and they helped me get my sanity while my wife was in residency. I have friends that the panel would call normies. I try to explain why Marvel, Lord of the Rings, and the Halo show will suck, and they say I'm just nitpicking and political. It is frustrating. Advice? Yeah, it's. I don't know how you get through to them if especially it sounds like they're definitely on the progressive side and they're not going to see it. But you could just point out that it was Disney that got political first. They'll get there eventually. They're gonna start like thinking shit really sucks, and they're not gonna know why. And you'll be there to tell them. I tried to tell you earlier. This is why
they need to watch it first. It's kind of like me. I never realized why I didn't like because I did watch the 7th one, but I didn't watch any of the other ones because I didn't like it. And then hearing everyone's opinions and seeing what the internet is saying, it's like, oh dang.
It is really weird. Sometimes you can like really not like a thing and have no idea why.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then you can like someone could be like blah, 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 and you go, oh my god, that's it. That was it.
Yeah.
So they just have to watch it first.
For example, one of the main reasons, this is something my wife and I have in common. One of the main reasons we stop enjoying a show almost immediately is when a character that we have followed over time all of a sudden starts not acting like that character at all. And you can tell that for plot reasons. Turns me off.
I had an experience the other night actually because I was getting introduced to a bunch of my my good Mexican friends, like their families are in because they're getting married later today. And I was introduced to some of their friends and we just started talking about Star Wars, and they're complete normies. And they were like talking about how they hate Disney Star Wars. And, you know, I was curious. I was just kind of trying to lead them on to see like what they would answer. Like, why do you hate it? And like the girl was like, they killed Han Solo. I cannot believe they killed Han Solo. And like she was like going off about how like she hated that they killed Han. And she's like, I don't understand what like they were thinking about that and like all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, I didn't like what they did to Luke either. And she was like, I know. And she like kind of went into that. So I think that exactly what you guys say, like just tell them why you don't like it and like certain things that you don't agree with. And then they usually are like, oh yeah, that's yeah.
That's the problem, though. When they ask me, I'm like, all right, let's have a sit down. Get a drink.
Real life MauLer video.
You might want some cushions.
Yeah.
Which scene do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start at the beginning.
Something the executives, the bankers, and normie fans don't understand is fans who have loved Han Solo love the comfort of knowing he was always alive out there.
Mm-hmm.
And now that you killed him, you've ended him forever.
Do you remember the Marsha Lucas comment? One of the big problems she seemed to take was killing Han Solo.
Yes.
Like she said, you killed Han Solo. Like she was so pissed at that alone.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the title of like one of the books that's written about like how they fucked this up someday.
Yeah, like the aftermath.
Killing Solo.
The fact is, like, they killed Luke Skywalker too. Like, fucking killing them all. They killed Boba Fett. Boba Fett ain't alive anymore.
They killed his soul.
Yeah, the balls too of like killing Han Solo and then coming out with like a prequel Han Solo and being like, "This is
right?
New Solo." It's like,
like this.
Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
And on that note, unfortunately, you guys, I have to get going.
Wedding time, right?
Yeah. I gotta go to my friend's wedding and got lots
Yay.
of flower girl and bridesmaid stuff to do. So it's
Just word of advice.
yeah.
Don't wear that t-shirt. You know, at least make an effort for fuck's sake.
What if I just wear the t-shirt and nothing else?
Just wear the shirt. There you go. That'll make a big hit at the wedding.
I don't think they call that a wedding.
Hey, it's not white. I can wear it. But yeah. So, anyways, thank you guys so much. And all you guys in the chat, all the love and support that you've given me. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And I feel all of it. So thank you so much. And there was a couple super chats for me too earlier, and I saw them. And thank you very much for all the heartfelt words. Just a real quick note, tomorrow I'm going to be having the quartering on my channel at 10 p.m. Eastern. So come and hang out. It's going to be a very interesting conversation. And follow me on Twitter. I announce where I'll be usually Nina7 Infinity. Gary, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming on. And yes, about what happened. Have a good time at the wedding, okay?
Thank you, guys. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Goodbye.
Nina Infinity. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Sideshow sent me 2 Captain Americas. I only paid for one, but they sent me 2. I'm going to be an honest engine.
Sent me 2 Batman Hushes.
Send it back.
Oh, they didn't.
Well, no, Gary, no.
Well, I'll call them first.
Yeah.
Get a hold of them first. But I have to make part of being.
I mean, I was in another country, so it would have been a massive faff if they said, "Could you please, get it all done and imported back in?" And but you can say they were both. No, you can't say they were both because there's only meant to be one. Just lie.
No.
I know.
No.
No.
I used up all my
I'm
life.
looking at something on the screen here, and I don't know if I should pull the trigger on it.
What?
Do it.
I'll link it, Gary, and then.
All right, I'll let you know.
You can in private chat, and then you can say, yay or nay.
You know what I'm gonna say, dude.
What?
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I'll probably get one of these. Oh hell yeah. That's 1/6.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's enough.
Like that's the equivalent of porn on this show.
Yeah, no, that's all I needed.
I watched I watched the Batman trailer before Uncharted. It was a big one. It was, I think, the Super Bowl one, right? And they did the DC trailer too. And Ezra Miller is fucking lame. It's so fucking lame. I don't know how they're gonna pull that off. He's not Flash. That sucks for Flash fans. Like, you waited all this time for a fucking movie, and you've been patient. They give you fucking patient. And Warner Brothers absolutely believes like Ezra Miller is their Tom Holland. I promise you, that's what they think. They're so fucking stupid. Well, that's why they're all getting fired soon.
Don't worry, if it fails, they'll all be there to console him.
The Batman looks like it has great potential to be something fun and possibly good, but then I see the bad robot guy there, and I just it's hard. It's hard.
Bad reboot.
Do you guys see that Ezra Miller and fucking why am I blanking on his name? Aquaman turned up at the end of Peacemaker.
Yeah, I watched the scene.
Yeah,
they made a joke.
Why don't we take 2 characters which are still involved in movie projects which haven't released and make them both look like fucking idiots?
idiots. Yeah, let's degrade him. Let's degrade Aquaman, like right off the bat. Let's say Aquaman fucks fish and say it's not a
fish.
And then we're gonna put like our really popular Henry Cavill Superman in a silhouette because we don't want to bring him back.
Well, I mean, I was seeing something about that. Is it a meme or is it true that Netflix own his face for another 2 years or something like that? Someone owns his face because he made a mistake in a contract or something. I remember reading this, and that's why we don't see his face all the time. Is because it's another 2 years before that contract is up. But I was curious if anyone knows if that's real or not.
I was told that he wasn't his face wasn't used because he's contracted for X amount of movies, and a cameo would have classed as an appearance in a movie, so it would have wiped off one of the parts of the contract. So that's why they didn't use his face in Shazam, because they couldn't come to terms with Cavill on it.
If you put all of his cameos together, they're fucking hilarious at this point. It's just like, what the hell are you guys doing? Like,
dude, they're dumb.
It's getting stupid.
It's I can't even say it. They're fucking retarded. They're dumb. They're just fucking dumb. Oh god, nobody wants to see. I mean, like the Aquaman costume looks like shit. Like it just looks the normal one looks fine, but that's not the one they're going to use. They're going to use that stealth one. So it's going to be Jason Momoa in black tights with like indistinguishable black. I know the girls are yeah, like at least have him in an Aquaman. For one, he doesn't look anything like fucking Aquaman.
Not the comic classic Arthur Curry, no.
Yeah, no, he doesn't look anything like fucking Aquaman. But hey, Ezra Miller doesn't look anything like Barry Allen. Yeah, they fucked it. It's Warner Brothers is going to be fucked. I think maybe Batman will do well. It's tracking pretty good. And if they stay away from the woke shit, then it'll probably do really good. Clearly, Amazon is not staying away from the woke shit. Clearly, Amazon, I think they're being quiet now. I think maybe, do you think Amazon's had enough? Because the fans have beaten the fucking shit out of them over the last 2 weeks, and it's been so much fun to watch.
So much more to come from that, though.
Amazon are quiet because they have their attack dogs doing all their work for them. They have their board and paid fors doing all their work for them, like OneWing.net. So they don't have to say anything because they've got their state-sponsored shills. They go, oh, look, Aragorn's got a beard, but then his letter in 1972 from Tolkien, he said, I didn't imagine Aragorn to have a beard. Oh, so I guess the law should be beard.
Right. And you're like, what? In Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, you call that a beard?
Yeah. So when people walk long distances without a fucking barber, apart from that black fucking elf that's coming out, he's got one on hand. They don't have a barber. You kind of develop stubble and grow a beard, you know. He hasn't got a full fucking. They got stubble.
Been seeing him for a full criticism of Jackson's Lord of the Rings from back in the day as well, to be like, see, everybody hated them too. They did it with Empire. Remember that shit?
No, that was debunked. That was debunked immediately.
Oh, I'm just, it's so desperate. Like, people didn't like Empire when it came out. It's like, oh yeah, famous movie that people did not like when it came out. Empire Strikes Back.
That's why I tried to squash it in my last video. I'm like, you know what? J.R.R. Tolkien and Christopher Tolkien would have Christopher Tolkien did hate Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, but I don't. And neither does MauLer, and neither does Az, and neither does most of the fandom that we're talking about. We're not as harsh as they were, and we're saying this is bad. That's what squashed. We were okay. Some were okay with Tariel, and I wasn't. But some were okay with. I was very okay with Arwen. I was completely okay with Arwen's role in it. I loved it. And yeah, that's fine. We're okay with that. We're okay with changes. I said it in multiple videos. If you want to be diverse, do it through the race of men. It would make more sense. It would at least make more sense. And you know what? You can even have some Numenorians. Be diverse. It would make more sense. It wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me at all. But when you're going to hobbits and other magical creatures, that a lot of them that live underground, like that's their whole thing, is some of them just don't come out from underground. It gets a little, and elves, which are clearly stated, they've got blonde, dark hair, and they're fair. What do you think Tolkien meant when he said fair?
Black.
I know what they think they meant, but yeah. Jesus Christ. Just some guy. He's a little freer than I am to say certain things, which is nice. So I love it when he comes out with a video and just boom, takes him down, man. Just it's so good. His last two videos just have absolutely they've been Galadriel's dagger in the ice. That's what they've been.
I am
bizarre world we live in, by the way, with
dagger.
that being a reality, like what you just said, because it was a tweet someone put out, and I think Jay Longbone quote tweeted it with good old use of the N word, and someone was like, "Fucking racist that you're doing that," and someone else was like,
Yeah.
"She's allowed to. She's black." That's the reality. Where it's just like, excuse me, she has a literal N word pass. She's allowed to.
Yeah,
because she doesn't. Because she has like bloody Judge Dredd as her avatar.
Yeah, a lot of people.
So people just judge it based up. They don't know who's behind there. They just judge it. Think it's like Judge fucking Dredd behind it. It's a white guy, therefore it must be a white person behind that fucking avatar, isn't it? No.
It was only a few months after I'd actually met Fringy. I was in a call with him and someone else who was very annoyed at us for using naughty words. And in the middle of it, as an example, Fringy used the dreaded N-word. And the guy almost left the call. He was so fucking upset. And then Fringy was like, "I'm black, you idiot." And he was like, oh, okay. But the funny thing is, like, voices can be all kinds of things on the internet. You never know, so you can just claim it. And
Jay Longbone doesn't believe you should be black to use it. You should be any color to use
I
it.
believe
That's what
so
Jay.
too. I think it's all about intention and context. No word is like evil on its own. I think that's bullshit.
Yeah,
it's his context, but people don't like to think of contextually. They like to think.
And they aren't fucking consistent on this at all. Like, how is Quentin Tarantino still going? Doesn't he have the record for most N-words in a movie? Which, out of context, sounds like a really funny stat.
Yeah.
And I know, I know black people who don't like I really like Django Unchained. I think it's a great film.
Mm-hmm.
But I know there's a few black people I've spoken to said that's the one. I think he just went a bit far, a bit too liberal with the N words. And I'm sort of thinking, I mean,
it's a score.
They're dealing with the slave trade.
I was going to say, considering the and besides, it's condemned, like in the film, like the Dr. Schultz fucking hates racism.
Yeah. Like that one scene with the poor guy, with the guys have the iron masks on and shit. I mean, they showed the horrors of it, like absolute horrors of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were definitely condemning it.
Well, it's like I'd argue one of the biggest payoffs is Schultz he can't take it anymore. He has to kill Candy because he's too racist. He's too much of a piece of shit.
Even though he knows it will cost him.
Yep. And even he just says, "I'm sorry, I couldn't resist."
I couldn't resist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just had when Django's when he gets freed, and he sees Schultz's body in the corner, and he just goes over it, just gives him a little kiss, then gives him. I was like, "Oh,
it's a good man."
Yeah, it's really nice because the relationship was so good between them.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that bit where he kills the fucking sheriff is hilarious.
Yeah. Where the entire town just scream and run.
And he's just so calm about it. And Django's like, "What the fuck?"
Yep.
So good.
Yep. Dude, and that's how the West was that crazy. It was, I mean, I know Quentin Tarantino over exaggerated, but if you go to, I've told you guys, you go to Tombstone, Arizona, and you see what like the gunfight at the OK Corral was basically an assassination. To the point where the people who died, it even says so and so was assassinated by, and you saw how like they were like 2 feet apart. They were 2 fucking feet apart. So it wasn't some big fucking tombstone like, and hell's coming with me. Although that's a great fucking movie, and I would watch it today. Yeah, it was bad.
Wasn't called the Wild West for nothing.
No, that was the horrible place. I can't believe we survived it. To be honest with you, I cannot believe we survived it.
Did you see Tomahawk?
No, I haven't seen Tomahawk. Yeah.
That one scene, that one moment.
No, never again, MauLer, never again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's read super chats, because if it's going to scalping, no. Zachary, how do I say this? Zachary Ziggs. I'll just say Ziggs. Sorry, Zachary. For $5 says, hey, Az recently started playing Final Fantasy. Is that FF14? So Final Fantasy 14?
Final Fantasy 14, right? Yeah.
Okay, there's 14 of them, for fuck's sake?
No, there's 15 of them. Well, there's 15 numbered, and then there's multiple spin-offs. They're not a sequel, they're individual. Every Final Fantasy is a different game in a different world with different
would
characters.
It be final? I was going to say.
Well, they called it Final Fantasy because it was back at the time, it was the company's last hope. If the game wasn't successful, though, it was going to go under. So they decided to call it Final Fantasy. It's Final Fantasy 1, Super Famicom. And it was a massive hit. And here we are. And that came out that came out like 89 or something. So here we are. Fucking.
Really?
Yeah, like 30 something years later, and they're still ticking away. There's a new Final Fantasy game coming out March.
Brightest
Not
Day?
a numbered one, but there's a new one.
Jesus.
86, thank you. Not 89, 86.
86?
Yeah, nearly 35 years.
Franchise, yeah. Brightest Day for $1.99. Is the real BBC bearded, bald, and Canadian? Hail.
Sure.
It's whatever you want it to be. Meth Bear on the Streamlabs side for $10 says, Az, would you be DSP's roommate for 1 year? Listen to that voice, that laugh, that begging. If Amazon even Spawn is never unleashed from hell, do you so love the world that you would sacrifice yourself?
No, I would kill him. I would murder him.
Oh,
I can't even watch the detractor videos at the moment because the guy's so fucking toxic. Even watching the detractor videos take the piss out of him, but you passively have to see the stuff that he said. Obviously, I've had my fill of toxicity for a bit. I need to detox.
How bad is he?
He's the guy lies every day. He's a revolting person that emotionally blackmails a vulnerable audience. He has a vulnerable audience is a very tactful way of putting it.
Yeah.
And every day he's begging for monies for bills and food and my Kit Kat and my wife's horse. And he had his bank account details doxed because of his lies, and it's just all there. It all goes into to Apple Pay. He's funneling money into his mobile game addiction, and it's thousands of dollars a month. And the guy just claims poverty in every day, not like once a week, twice a week, every day. Because he starts off doing a podcast, like he calls it a podcast. It's just a beg session. It just talks about his money all the time, how much he needs. If he doesn't get enough tips on his stream, he tells off his audience. And what's the terms that he uses, like certain terminologies instead of like beg. How does he describe money? He says it's not contributions. Like he'll say like contributions.
Contribution. Yeah.
We're just support was just really low. You know, he'll say something like that, and he's referring to the actual money, and he wants immediate money. Like, you know, people super chat here, and you know, we wait to the end of the next month for those super chats, and that's normal. And he actively tries not to get people to super chat. He actively tries to just get people to pay him a direct tip there and then, so he can immediately pull the money from PayPal. And so if some guy super chatted him £100 the other week, last week or something, £100, which is like $135. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And he says, "Thanks for the super chat. That'll be I'll be able to use that'll be good for me in the long run."
Oh,
because that's his sort of. But somebody who can, I just don't understand somebody who can lie every day of their life so brazenly and easily. You just can't have a conscience. You can't have a soul. And I just wonder, has he got to the point where he lies so much he's just not affected by it anymore?
Yep. Oh yeah, you get there. I mean, it affects you eventually if you ever achieve your humanity back again. But when you're in the thralls of addiction, it is thralls. It is slavery to an addiction. Like, and you'll fuck over your mother for it. It gets bad enough. It's bad. It's very sad. It's very sad.
Yeah, like one of the clips that I saw where he's like, "Oh, I wanted to play this game for you guys, but you know, you're not giving enough money, so I guess I won't." It's so manipulative. It's like, play the fucking game.
If he doesn't get enough money from playing a game, he'll just stop playing the game and start playing a game that he thinks he'll be able to get more money from.
And they're their own worst enemy when they do stuff like this. These people, it's just like, if you just were having fun and playing the game and talking to people instead of talking about how you lack donations constantly, you'd probably end up with more donations.
Yep.
But he doesn't.
Oh well.
It guides everything. He'll stop a stream and he'll be like, it's been 64 minutes since the last tip. I don't know what's going on. Everyone seems to like the game. You see, we're having a good time, but it's been 60, and it's just like, fucking hell. No self-awareness, none.
Yeah. It's a strange world we live in. It really is.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Party Almcv for $1.99. Thank you. Says MauLer's last Twitter action was 9 hours ago. He's sleeping.
Yeah. Last thing before I went to sleep was set another render because I've been proofing this bastard basically.
Yeah. Get Billow for $5 British pound and £2 That's proper money. Thank you very much. Gary, you look so happy as X-Ray Girl and Infinity. Great to see you all. And Gary as X-Ray Girl and Infinity. Perfect. And then they go.
Yeah, Nina's gone to a wedding.
Yep. Hope the couple lasts. Most of them don't. Well, I don't know. I wonder what the percentage is a divorce in Mexico. It's probably the same as America, right? Which is gone. It's gone down a little bit, which is good. It's good. Welcome.
50%, wasn't it?
It was at 50%. Yeah. It's not good. Welcome to Texas, Nerdrotic from Matt for $19.99. Cheers. Thank you. I love it. I even like the weather a little bit. It's kind of, it's kind of a muggy-ish thing. That doesn't bother me.
Humid.
A little more humid than where I'm from. Yeah.
Humid.
Crazy
Hummus.
weather. And yeah. And the cicadas are loud as hell. Jesus. I was like, oh.
What time did they quieten down?
Fuck if I know. It was it was 2 a.m. last night when they were like,
wow.
They were like, whoa, that is gnarly. I'm in the house is fine. No, the house is fine. But my kid was like, yeah, they're fucking loud. I'm like, right. MK Solid 82 for $4.99. Gary, there have been multiple sightings of Az wearing a V-neck all over London with Mr. H. He was also sporting thumb rings. Whoa. V-necks
and thumb rings.
The thumb rings is where I draw the fucking line. All right. Like V-necks. It's a personal choice to wear those. Not a big fan of them, but thumb rings, no. Wedding rings are fine.
Say it isn't so.
WG,
say it isn't so.
Say it isn't so. Yeah. Were you really wearing a V-neck?
No.
God.
I don't live anywhere near London. I live hundreds of miles away from London.
From London? You weren't walking around going, oi! I got my V-neck on.
Got my V-neck and a thumb ring on. I am ready to fucking party.
Right.
It's like how Gary was in Disney.
Oh,
yeah. I had to double take. I was like,
I actually thought it was him. I'm like, I thought he was in Texas.
Is he pulling a fake?
Anything like what that looked like is it? Well, you guys won't understand the joke, but my good friend JD, who was my best friend in high school, that looked like me and JD had a kid. That it looked like me and my best friend like somehow had gay sex and had a kid.
Never say never, huh?
Yep. Or it could have been a lost long brother or something, because I don't know who my dad is. I'm adopted, so he could have.
Men can have babies too.
Okay. Yes, I can. Papa was a Rolling Stone.
But
he never hung his hat in anywhere I lived. So, but that's fine. I don't care. WG for $100 to somewhere in the infinity of the multiverse. There is a $1 million super chat somewhere. I mean, I don't know why anybody would do that, because that would be how much money going to fucking eBay?
30% would go to
30.
YouTube.
He's $300,000 going to eBay. Are you kidding me? No.
Then the tax man would be like, "Hey,
scream no." Yeah, somewhere. Do you think they've had to have done? Somebody's had to have done one, right? I'm gonna look it up.
I think 1,000 is the highest you can do as an individual super chat.
Oh, I didn't know there was a limit. Okay, yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Yes. But I think for a one for an individual, I think 1,000 is the highest you can go. What do you think? Anyone want us to disprove that? Go right ahead.
Well, all the highest super chatted channels are VTubers.
Yep.
They're all.
The one on Twitch. The one on Twitch has got 92,000 subscribers.
Good
Not
God.
followers, subscribers. 92,000 subscribers.
Isn't that?
Dang.
That means at the lowest, that already equals out to that number times 2.5, right? 2.5.
Yeah.
Per
So
month.
it's at least 200. That's at least $220,000.
And that's
just
that's just one revenue stream.
God.
A month.
Okay.
A month. Yeah.
Dang.
Timcast comes in at 15.
Crazy.
All right, but and I'm on Wikitubia, right? So
Wikitubia.
So Timcast comes in as the highest American channel. Everybody else is Aqua, Marina, Picari, Coco, Russia, and $3,285,003.
Wow.
Someone said 500 is the max that you can do on a super. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Are you sure I saw it?
Well, it's a donation. I got a Streamlabs donation. That was the $1,000 one.
Ah, okay.
Like, imagine the cap was like $1 million and someone sent that in. How do you even react to that?
I would. You would have
So
to. You would. Depends on what kind of person you are.
Someone said, how many subscribers does my OnlyFans have? 2.
All of them.
And one of them's me.
Yeah. Wikitubia. Wikitubia.
The other one's Gary, by the way.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, I found out what channel I reported when we were looking at the flag things.
Okay. Yeah.
Found out I was reporting an imposter.
Makes sense.
I reported an imposter channel. Somebody came up as Nerdrotic. This is before I had a check mark too. So I flagged it as an imposter, which I will do again if I have to. Where are we? Is this supposed to spell something? X-ray go. You think maybe
Hatchet.
Hatchet? Yeah, I almost got that one. See, the 4 is an A and the 3 is an E. I get it. I'm still a boomer. It's okay. For $10. Thank you very much. Hey, Gary, if you want some good barbecue near the San Antone area, check out Cooper's Barbecue out in the brand new Brandfuls across the street from the Harley Davidson dealership. I will check it out. I will definitely check it out because I love barbecue. I just got to ease off on it or I'm not going to keep my physique. You know what I'm saying? I got to sign up at the gym. That's another thing I got to do.
What is it? A minute? Oh, what's that for? Like a minute in the mouth, a lifetime on the hips, or something like that.
Yeah. Joel for $20 says, "Welcome to Texas, Gary. Glad you escaped California. Never forget, friends. There is nothing in this world so permanent as a temporary emergency." Robert A. Heinlein. Oh, good quote. Good quote. Robert H for $2 says, "MauLer is here. Can I have a right you are love?"
Right, you are love.
There you go.
Oh,
Right you are love.
makes so much sense.
Now it does.
Got a meme from DSP.
You do.
Listen, everyone. Already halfway getting my tips for the day. My bills are like so much. Just ask my roommate.
That would be terrible. That would be terrible to have. So I was wondering why somebody was asking you. Was he offering up be DSP's roommate for a year or something? Or
Ugh.
that would be fun.
They were just wanting to torture me. That was all. They were just wanting to think
Is
of
he
a
still
way.
married?
Yes.
so.
Somebody for everybody, I guess.
She went on stream twice, and the second time she was so disgusted by the chat, she's never been seen on camera again.
Yeah, that happens.
So,
Internet
that's
ain't
that.
for everybody.
Yeah.
It ain't for everybody.
I do need to get off my fat ass. Yeah, you want all the lore, just get a Gundam. I mean,
Oh, he's got great videos on that. Oh, for sure.
Papa Gundam. Oh yeah,
Papa Gundam. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Papa Gundam. Darth Vader's gonna. The Obi-Wan comes out pretty soon, right? And we haven't seen a trailer.
Yeah, we're all waiting
Sorry,
for one.
second.
Comes out in like a couple of months.
What's this?
Kenobi.
Sorry.
Kenobi.
Yeah, May. No trailer.
You're gonna be keeping an eye on that one, Gary? You said you are, right?
Just to watch the battles. Yeah, I'm gonna watch like everything that destroys canon. I will be there to report, but I will not officially review it. No, I'm done with Star Wars.
Oh, I think EFAP. We took a bit of a hit from Boba. That was tough, but we'll be recharged by the time Kenobi comes around, I think.
Oh, but at least, no, I was going to say there's a competent director, but that doesn't matter. I would say Robert Rodriguez at one point was a competent director and probably will competently direct a film now. But when you get to Disney, it's so corporate. It's so paint by numbers that it just can't be good. It's too big to succeed.
I do wonder if the role is ceremonial at this point sometimes. Like, Robert Rodriguez, you couldn't detect him in that season. At least I couldn't. Some people were like, well, it's kind of like the show was like Spy Kids, right? And I was like, I don't know. I feel like Spy Kids was probably better. I haven't seen that since I was like 5 or some shit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Spy
I don't
Kids
know.
was a very popular movie when it came out.
It was.
It was all like done in front of a green screen, but I remember I saw Spy Kids 3.
Where
I had kids, so
what's isn't there a part where why am I forgetting his name? Frodo Baggins actor shows up.
Ian
He's
Holm?
on the- No,
Oh, Frodo.
Baggins.
Oh, sorry, Frodo.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he shows up at one point, I think.
Ricardo Montalban is in the third one in a wheelchair, and he goes with his grandson. I guess the granddaughter's barely in it. I can't quite remember.
Oh yeah, he gets into the video game too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's one of those movies where they really were like, look at our technology, and it was like, yeah, I mean, it's not quite there, but you know, you're trying.
You're trying, and it entertained a kid for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And I had some popcorn. Tried to stay awake. you know. Default for $4.99 says, regarding the Baby Yoda incident, I haven't heard MauLer that gleeful since Manny caught a no-scope headshot in The Last of Us 2, T. Louis 2.
I fucking hated that character, and when he got his head shot off, I was so happy. I was like, yes! When the game wants you to be like, no, Manny, I was afraid. I was like, nah, fuck him. Fuck that piece of
Fuck
shit.
Manny. Manny was the guy that spat on Joel.
Dude.
You want to...
Oh, yeah. Opening up old wounds.
I know, it's starting.
Fucking Last of Us 2, man.
Fucking cuckers. Fucking cuckers.
Could you guys hang on just a second? I might have to answer.
Yeah.
Vamp for just a moment.
Yeah, we can talk about
Oh, okay. Wolfman, let's talk about fucking Manny. Manny, I cannot for the fucking life of me understand how Cuckman honestly thought, oh, when we switch the story halfway through and they play from the perspective of the other people, they're going to come to love them. And they'll be like, oh, no, I'm so taught. No, fucking kill them all.
Miserable.
Kill all the fuckers.
Dude, they make you play as Abby trying to kill Ellie. It's like, why would I want to do that? I just want to die at this point.
Yeah.
Fat Geralt rules. Yeah, that's true.
So do you think that was Druckmann just falling in love with his own storytelling? And he just couldn't see past it? Yeah.
I'm so good. I'm gonna make them love Abby by the end, and they're gonna be like, "How did you make a character that was so horrible and did such a horrible thing with Joel at the beginning of the game suddenly become my bestie ever? Oh God, Neil, you're so fucking good. Oh my God, do you know the type of guy Neil Cuckman is? Neil Cuckman is the type of guy that sends himself his own dick pics. That's the fucking kind of guy that he is. So up his own fucking ass.
He is like, when I was, because I did one video, right? I did one video and it was just like to talk about you guys, but I watched a bunch of interviews with the guy and he is up his own ass. He is so pretentious. Holy shit. Like Bezos. I just watched a bunch of videos on Bezos to get a measure of the man. And I ended up putting one clip in. But like, he doesn't come off as pretentious as fucking Druckmann does. He's the richest man in the world. He's weird.
There's no reason to be pretentious at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Still trying to make money.
Doesn't give a fuck. But yeah.
Well, you can say that Cuckman lived in the shadow of Amy Hennig. So.
Oh yeah. Had to get rid of her.
Yeah. And then he was, I'm going to show off my amazing creativity and nobody can give Amy credit for any of this.
Mm-hmm. Weak. I talked to Anita Sarkeesian for a weekend. And You mean you had sex with her? That's what he did. You went where Joss Whedon went.
I remember that. Yeah, that image of him and her hanging out. I was like, great. As if he wasn't annoying enough.
I don't. Well, and
Buffy.
she turned up at BioWare to speak to them when they were making Mass Effect Andromeda, and that turned out to be a sack of shit.
Man, wherever she goes, just fucking horrendous nightmares in her wake.
Yeah. It's a path of destruction.
The peak example of I'm helping. Everything's on
Yeah,
fire.
yeah. Look at me, I'm helping. My face is tired from all of this.
So what's the next thing that's coming? I guess Batman, right? That comes out in 2 weeks.
A couple of
That's
weeks.
the next
Yeah,
big boy,
10 days. Yeah,
March 4th, is it?
I got tickets for the second.
March 2nd, is it?
Yeah, for preview night. Uber preview night.
Ooh, nice.
2 hours 47 minutes.
I'm so excited to watch it. I think maybe because I get to see it in theaters, and I haven't been in theaters in so long.
Are they letting you go to a theater in Canada?
Yeah, but I think at that point, I'm not sure if it's that week or the next week. They're starting to stop the passports, so that'll be nice as well for other people to go out.
Well, it's nice. I think the truckers helped some things, and that's nice to see. The freezing of people's bank accounts. There is a way you can avoid that, and you can freak them out. There's a really simple way that you could freak the entire government out if they try that shit. I cannot say it. I cannot say it out loud, but you know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking. It's a little inconvenient. They kill you with convenience.
You're talking about time travel, aren't you? I know. I've been working on it too.
I was. As a matter of fact, that's what everybody's wondering what's behind that door. It's not really Comics Division's house. Comics Division. That's a normal door.
It's Overton.
I really want him to come out of that door one night during Friday night.
Do it. Somebody gave the idea of put a green screen behind it and open it up. It could be like the fucking time vortex from Doctor Who and shit. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Oh man, it doesn't even have to duck.
But he's gonna come over for Friday night. He's gonna start like being here. So that's gonna be fun. And Quarter Black will be over here sometimes too. Jeremy.
I'm assuming we'll all move in eventually, yeah.
Yeah, there's rum. Come on out. My Brits, come on out. Hang out with us. Oh my God, people are dying to meet you guys. You, Drinker. He's in Australia, right? Fringy. But
yeah.
And Rags, like there's dog parks everywhere.
Oh, hi, Rags.
Rags. We could say Rags is our pet. What is it? The pet for PTSD pet or something? One of us can
like a
anxiety pet.
Yeah, anxiety pet.
Just show was on the Rags where he touched you.
Huh. But people are dying to meet you guys. They are. I hear it all the time. Like, please get the Brits out. And I'm like, I'm trying.
Well, I mean, I'm hoping
we were just worried if we come over, we won't be able to fucking leave again. That's
I know, right? You get stuck.
You're now locked in here with the mandates. Put your mask on.
Oh no, not in this state, not in Florida. If you go to California and Florida, or not California, sorry, Texas and Florida, you'll be fine. Emotional support animal.
Yeah, I got that
There
wrong.
you go, yeah.
What did you say it was?
I said anxiety dog.
Hey,
a dog with anxiety. Just sits in a corner and fucking shivers.
That's what Harley is to Ryan.
Yeah.
It just develops anxiety in
Harley
him.
is adorbs. Harley's the best.
I think they are. I think they're so cute.
Yep. I think anxiety dog is a better term because that's one less word. So anytime you have one less word, I'm good with it. Okay. Mongo Ra for $5 says, is BBC FNT erotic fanfic a thing?
Sure.
You can. I mean, you're sure. Everything else seems to be a thing. I think it can be. I mean, who knows what goes on Reddit? It'd be nice to see that instead of like the latest thing on how racist I am, but or MauLer or as. But yeah, a transgender.
All I know is you can never tell chat what to do.
I wouldn't.
Chat does what chat wants.
Chat does what chat wants. Do not F with chat. A transgender superhero has such potential, could tie their secret identity and power to their transition in some way. Does a good one yet exist, Gary? Patrick Mulligan for 5 Canadian pesos. Not that I know of. There's
who's the audience? I asked the question. Who's the audience?
Yeah, there's shape-shifting superheroes. You can just do it with a shape-shifting superhero. That's what I do. Joseph Dots for $9.99 says Gary is Gandalf to as is Gimli. Gimli's awesome.
Hell yeah.
25, 45, 45.
That still only counts as one.
Yes.
I fucking love that bit.
Oh man.
Frustrated ass Gimli, man.
Pouring one out from the homies at the Battle of Helm's Deep. Oh, my Legolas arrived a couple of days ago.
The dwarves that go swimming with little hairy women.
Yeah, yeah, like the hairy women.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, my Helm's Deep Legolas arrived a couple of days ago.
That video we covered, the Lord of the Rings one, it said that Gimli is the Jar Jar Binks of Lord of the Rings.
What? Fuck off.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Get out of here.
Doesn't exist anymore, right? You guys like pummeled that into non-existence.
As far as I can tell, yeah, we went over every single thing in detail.
Never thought I'd die fighting next to an elf. How about a friend?
Like when I first brought it up on the channel, God, this was years ago. And I just said, it was like, I was babbling on and I'm like, Lord of the Rings is my happy place. It's like when I was like at the most down and out in my life, I just put on Lord of the Rings to forget about it for a couple of hours. And the whole live stream turned into Lord of the Rings. And that's how like shit started. I've always been a fan of Lord of the Rings, but I found out like other people like really see it as their happy place too, like a very sacred happy place that they don't want fucked with. And it's great. It's great seeing everything. Like I said in my video, this is like one of the best white pill moments I've had in a long time with fandom. And this is, now we can point to something like really tangible that your voice absolutely fucking matters. And it was weird because it's weird because it came right after someone
it's weird.
And they're really pushing like this voice. Your voice is this is just bullshit. It's just complaining to the wind. You're not accomplishing anything, blah, 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 blah. And then this drops.
And it's typical SJW try to silence you tactics.
Yep.
Because you are pointing the humongous flaws in their attempts to subvert another fandom. Oh, nice fandom you got here. Be an awful shame if somebody went and took over it now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
Gatekeep the fuck out of yeah.
And motherfuckers coming in calling themselves scholars and professors. I mean, you could be a fan. You want to teach a class on Lord of the Rings? Sure. Don't self-label. Fucking fuck off with the self-labeling. That is so cringe.
And those same people are the ones that write these shows as well, by the way. The ones that are like, I'm a super fan. I love Aragorn.
Aragorn.
Aragorn's my favorite.
Aragorn is my favorite.
I love his long blonde hair and his bow.
I just wanted I want to say I wish just some guy was here so I can tell him about the equator that Numenor is near, because it's deep lore, but he'll be just like snot laughing right now.
He seems to be normally like just some guy would do a video on a topic and then that'll be it. He moves on to the next thing, but there's already been like 2 Lord of the Rings videos real quick, and I'm sort of like,
Reminds me of
But I mean
shit,
that I mean
man.
that Amazon thing is just it's I mean just the weirdest thing for me on that Amazon thing is the fact that I'm thinking, who are you fucking talking to?
Right?
Who are you? You know, let's just say you're pretending to be super fans and all that. Who the fuck are you actually talking? Is this who you think Tolkien fans are?
Yeah, this is who they think fandom is now.
I just think it's I think it's propaganda. They're just going for the kids, you know. Hey kids, this is the future, kids, this is the future. So diverse. Gotta make sure you gotta feel represented, kids, otherwise you're not gonna be able to fucking like shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like kids didn't like Lord of the Rings before. Like I didn't like Lord of the Rings as a kid. I didn't watch the fucking Hobbit when it was on ABC at like 7. Like during prime time, they showed the Hobbit, the Bacon and Rass Hobbit at prime time. Like Tom will know from Midnight's Edge. Like that was formative. That was like right around when Star Wars was coming out. So we had the Hobbit on TV, and Star Wars and Star Trek was in constant reruns. Yeah. And they weren't made for kids. None of that. Well, the Hobbit was, but the Star Trek and Star Wars weren't. But still we managed to like them. And this whole
I mean, I was a kid when I was watching Star Wars Trek.
Yep.
As a kid when I was watching the
Generation.
you know. Yeah, and then Next Generation came along. I watched it from the start as a kid, and I loved it.
So this is
it was
to answer your question.
They don't want to. Sorry, but they don't want to challenge you on an intellectual level. They think kids are fucking dumb and stupid and have no creativity. Like them, they think kids are like they are. Vacuous, empty, no creativity.
Dude, fucking, it's like a Tywin quote ready here. Just like any man who must refer to himself as a super fan is no true super fan.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Or a professor or a scholar of. Yeah, that's just projection.
And just like I'm a fan. I buy a lot of stuff. I read the books a lot. I'm a fan, no better than anybody who owns like a Hobbit book or has only read Lord of the Rings once. It's just the people coming in and needing to change it to be the super fan. That's the whole fucking point. We're not gatekeeping anybody else. You want to be a fan, be a fucking fan. That's great. Love to share it with you. Tolkien is great. But this is what they think their fandom is, to answer your question. The
influencers. These are all influencers.
Actors, yeah. Influencers and actors. And one of the guys was a straight up actor.
The presenter was an actor. He's a radio presenter on the BBC, which is even made his quote when he said, "I never saw anyone my color on TV and cinema." Fucking even more hilarious. And when you say statements like that, which are just utter blatant lies, then how on earth am I meant to take you seriously? Because you've established yourself as a fucking liar. So and then when he went the Fellowship of Influencers, these are influencers. Influencers, you have no souls. You will go out and say anything that we ask you to say for your little bit of access and your fucking free drinks and hotel and your gifty bag. And this is who they're spreading the word of Lord of the Rings to. Jesus Christ! Talk about not knowing who the fuck your audience is. Holy cow! Sorry, man.
Guys.
Yeah. Sorry, I could just shout more.
Do it.
But look, it's, you know, they are clearly 30 and under. That group there. I don't know. The three major ones that they picked, none of them in any of their social medias talk about Tolkien in any way, shape, or form. One of them is, as we've already mentioned, is a fucking Harry Potter TikToker. And that's the one who's got like a load of shitloads of people on TikTok. So that's why the conversation in that video was so fucking vacuous and empty. It's because nobody fucking knew what they were talking about. And you're trying to promote this to kids. Or, well, I mean, that's what I think they're trying to do. young people to come and watch because you spend 5 minutes, fucking 35 seconds or whatever it was, just saying diversity, representation, diversity, women representing women, women talking to each other, diversity, 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 representation. I can see myself, queer, disabled, brown elf, brown fucking dwarf. That's the first 5.5 minutes of that fucking video. And then there's a guy pissing in the back.
Is there something wrong with pissing now? Is that woke?
No, and there's probably a Tolkien pissing all over the fucking, trying to piss piss on the electricity to fucking blow the thing. And then they're all sat here with their fake ass fucking reactions to a 56-second trailer. 56-second trailer, and then they're going, whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you looking forward? What are you looking forward to, having seen the trailer? Oh, I'm looking forward to that dagger. Oh, I want to know how she got that dagger. Really? Really? Fucking nobody thought that. Nobody thought that.
Mm-mm.
Who thinks? Oh yeah, look at that dagger. I want to know the story of that dagger. How did she get that dagger?
Like they didn't bring up one fucking name outside of Sauron and Galadriel. Okay, the super fans.
Yeah, and one of the super fans wanted to fuck him. Yeah. Another super fan was just like, why aren't there any disableds? Which there is. You need to fucking watch your fucking. Well, there again, I can't fault her. She never fucking watched any Lord of the Rings in her fucking life. And then the third one was just like Galadriel, women talking to each other, Galadriel. That's all she had to fucking say.
Yep.
Fucking vacuous, bullet point given fucking tards. Fuck.
Narcissism, dude. Narcissism and activism. It's fucking fucked fandom. Like, hopefully not permanently, but it's really, really damaged it. Like to the point where, like, going to a con will be weird for a lot of people. Like, life goes back to normal tomorrow for everybody, and they start opening up cons. It's going to be weird because you're going to start seeing adversaries now. Being adversaries across the table where we didn't have them before because of this bullshit, which fucking sucks.
Yeah, like people come together all knowing what you're all interested in, but now it's like,
you see, Mark Wade?
Who do you vote for? Like,
it's fucking
Lord of the Rings.
And they unlisted that video as soon as they fucking realized that the room was not how they read it. And when they were getting that backlash, they were just like, oh shit. Oh, wait, hold on. We're getting backlash and we've got this fucking 12-minute video where we're basically fucking shilling the fuck out of it with a bunch of tards. Get it? Unlisted quick. Uh-oh, too late.
All right. You're selfie holics. What's your favorite selfie? That, like, you guys haven't brought a single fucking name outside of Galadriel and Sauron, and then you, like, talk about your fucking selfies.
But it's just like we've spent 5.5 minutes saying diversity, inclusion, whamming gay, disability, diversity, inclusion, whamming gay, disability. And then at about 10 minutes, whenever it is, they go, hey, by the way, do you want to see how we fucking bought them?
Yeah.
Do you want to see how we bought these fucking retards? Do you want to see how we bought them? Open bar, and a fucking light shining on a projection screen. They were cheap. These fuckers are cheap as chips.
Yep. Oh yeah, and comparing it to New York Fashion Week.
What?
Yeah, compared. To New York Fashion Week.
I'll give you one guess which one fucking brought that up.
Yeah.
I couldn't even watch that video past 3 minutes.
It's pretty bad.
It was. I broke it. I did a breakdown of it on Sunday, and I thought it was going to be fun and ended up just being so fucking painful. Hey, this is how we bought them.
Look at how authentic this looks. Hang on.
Did anybody else die inside when they refer to them as influencers as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I fucking hate that word.
My soul just fucking shriveled.
You like influencers? That means you have personality? Maybe?
What's it? Oh, by the way, 66% black, 66% women, 33% disabled, 66% gay. They were really making sure they tried to hit as many fucking boxes as possible with those 3 people.
Without being representative of the UK at all, you know.
Not where I am. Not where I live.
Oh my God, they're like so having a genuine conversation right now.
It reminds me of the promotional stuff Disney had.
What
for
is that?
She's like, Galadriel. What was that, MauLer? Sorry.
It reminds me of like the way that Disney released like behind the scenes quote unquote stuff for TFA, where everything is clean, everything is perfect, everyone is smiling. It's like, yeah, this is real. This is how a production goes. Can you imagine the Rise of Skywalker one where everyone's just crying?
Yes.
But you can just imagine them where somebody's like, right, we're going to take another shot, guys. This time we want you to like make some, excitement, as if you've seen something amazing. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's honestly, that's probably exactly what it is.
Yep.
I wouldn't put it past if it did. It might not have. I wouldn't put it past if it did. Or if they sat them down and just said, "Hey guys, you go as balmy as you like. The balmier the better, as far as I'm concerned." Something along that. Try and lead. I mean, who the fuck does that to? Jesus Christ!
Like hearing on Frost, okay?
That is somebody who is hyper aware she is on a camera.
Sexism and yes,
hyper aware she is on a camera. By the way, Harry Potter TikToker, if you want to go see, I mean, like, don't give these people any shit. Of course, I've got to say that. Of course, you guys wouldn't. But yeah, she just does like TikTok videos where she does impersonations of Harry Potter characters. Not really sure where they got super fan for Lord of the Rings from her, but
they got it from looking at the number of subscribers she has on TikTok.
It's probably a lot.
As I said earlier, I don't know. I think you stepped away, Gary. I know, maybe not. Said earlier, close enough. Harry Potter, close enough in it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Potter.
That's the same. It's all the same shit in it.
Fantasy.
All the same fucking shit in it. Yeah, okay.
You know what? G. Bezos probably accidentally bought Wheel of Time thinking he was getting Lord of the Rings. He's all, fuck it, I'll just buy that.
Oh, fuck it. They're all the fucking same. You're definitely trying to make it that way, for sure.
Bezos at least knows the difference. He did start a bookstore. Yeah, gotta watch that again. Oh, so authentic. Oh, I figured out what her disability is. Okay.
Yeah, she's got one eye.
Yeah.
Jesus wept.
Yeah. I'm just looking for the guy pissing again. I want to find the guy pissing.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's definitely. He's when they walked through a little bit back. I think when they walked through the ring.
Yeah, I don't know if it's back.
When they walked through this ring.
The other way.
There he is. There he is.
There he is. There we go.
Oh
my God!
He's over in the corner having a fucking piss on this beautiful castle with battlements.
Oh, that's so great.
Is there a toilet around here? Oh, dude, just piss wherever you want. We've pissed all over this franchise. You might as well piss all over this castle.
You can't deny it's symbolic.
Yeah, very symbolic.
What's funny is like everything Amazon has tried is failed miserably, and they put like enough money to feed a couple of small countries, a couple of medium-sized countries. I think could have eaten for a long time on $1 billion.
Well, you see, Gary, they've got The Boys season 3 coming up, so that'll make up for all this, right?
Oh, I ain't even watching it.
You mean the exploration of toxic masculinity and more anti-Trump narrative?
I hope so, because that's just what I want in my The Boys.
Yep. Yep.
Girls get things done. It's a joke. No, they really do.
It's just a joke. They had the
They
Nazis say it was
They
cringe,
actually really
so.
do.
And there's enough satire there for superheroes and stuff and from the comic books that they could have used that would have been perfectly fine and funny, but nope.
And they got Jensen Ackles, the Soldier Boy, and I like Jensen, and it's just like,
you're not gonna like him after this.
I can't. No, I'm not watching Boys season 3. Not after season 2. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you very much.
Well, I don't know when
this I can take cringe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can take Batwoman, I can take Naomi, I could take Karen because they're so cringe and funny and very bad that you can make something out of it. You can make some entertainment out of it. But The Boys season 2 was just fucking dog shit. Just dog shit. And I liked I thought season 1 was good. But season 2 just got so fucking shite.
Yeah,
nah.
I think
I can't even be bothered.
I can't remember which episode it was, Gary, but like after it aired, I think you were streaming a nooner or maybe a catch up, and I was just like, "Can I just come on and rant about The Boys?"
I think it was the 7th episode after the meme, right after the memeing thing.
Yeah. Oh god, radical meme.
Oh, because memes are the tools of the alt-right, folks.
I mean, I don't know. It's just, what can you even say? You're just like, all right, whatever.
You can say there were. What you can say, MauLer, is these people damaged people.
Do you remember the scene where Homelander's looking at memes about how he sucks and he gets really mad because he's like a child in that season?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, Homelander's lame. And he's like, I hate when people call me lame.
It's they got the character kind of right in the first season and they pushed it too far in the second, and there's definitely things they changed because of intersectional feminism, like the girls get things done, especially the beatdown at the end, which was supposed to be have done by the boys. The boys did that beatdown in the comic books. Not the girls. So you took your main characters and you fucking shoved them aside. You know,
well, they turned Homelander into a parody of himself in season 2.
Yeah, and that's supposed to come later, but it's not supposed to be a parody of himself. At least he is a parody, like to begin with, but he's not supposed to be a parody of himself. But you've deconstructed the character too much too soon, and they changed too much too soon.
That's the thing. I'm all for him unraveling, but man, we haven't even had like a couple of scenes of him being intelligent and able to like control a room when we're supposed to believe that for decades he's convinced the world he's as, forthright and righteous as Superman. Like, yeah. I don't fucking believe that for a second. The guy is like nuts. He can't control himself for 5 seconds.
Yeah, and there's no organization alive that could have covered that up for that long.
No. He would have been canceled.
Yep. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna read some more super chats. Hang on.
Can't wait for the next trailer for Lord.
Oh, dude, when we get a real trailer, again, like, what did they decide to focus on before anybody gets into the fucking the bullshit of the rationalization? What did Amazon decide to focus on? Okay, Galadriel in horrible armor, by the way, that doesn't look elven at all. And that could possibly be from a history of Middle Earth that is just from the first couple of episodes, or it could be her hunting down orcs. In the article, it says she is hunting Sauron. She doesn't do in the Second Age. What they're
and his collaborators.
Yeah. People don't suspect him. That's why he sneaks up. They know, well, some know he's still around because he gets away, but not everybody. And there's a lot of things Tolkien didn't say that they're going to take advantage of. And again, just some guy said in his book, I showed it or his video, and I showed it my video, like they have this much to adapt from, and there's not a lot, and they cannot draw from the Silmarillion. They can only draw on what is alluded to in the books and in The Hobbit, the Lord, Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, and Return of the King. They tell stories. Characters tell stories from the past that they can use. We're gonna go. We'll be done at the time. We're gonna be done in soon, like about 30 minutes, because I gotta go to the bank. I gotta run before it closes. That's what Mrs. Nerdrotic came in and said. You need to go to the bank.
Yeah, I need to take all the money out and put it in the safe.
Yeah, we got our movers. Our movers
big
are
hole
here tomorrow, and they're dropping off all my shit. And they want to get paid. So I know, fuckers, grifters, fucking grifters, moving all my shit, wanting to get paid for it. More sticks for $2. Did Gary move into the Aquatine Hunger Force house? This is what my room in San Diego would have looked like without stuff on it. This is this exact same padding. But yeah, I live in a normal house, like a normal house. Unlike my San Francisco house, which was, I mean, it was a normal house, but it was very small. Very, very tiny for a family of four. Bench, 1,200 square feet. I'm sure you guys in the UK are like, what? Fucking, that's a mansion. But yeah, it's 1,200 square feet. Ben Chapman for £5 says, gotta love a real BBC on my 19th birthday. Oh my God, youngster. Much love to you.
Birthday. Happy birthday, Ben. Was it Ben Chapman?
Ben Chapman.
Ben Chapman.
Happy birthday, Ben.
19. Oh my God. So you're almost old enough to drink, Ben. What's the drinking age in the UK?
18.
18.
Oh, shit, he's old enough to drink already.
Come to Canada and drink.
I've never understood that. Like, you can hit 18 in Britain, then go visit America, and it's like, well, you gotta wait 3 years. It's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3? Like, yep.
This is not fair. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, I once went on a cruise, an American cruise line. It was 20 at the time. Couldn't drink on the boat, but as soon as they dropped us off anywhere, it was like, all right, Mexico, let's start drinking.
That's right. Yeah, well, that's what I did. Mexico's drinking age was 16 back in the 80s. So you could, I went down to Tijuana and got fucking shit-faced and went to titty bars when I was 16. It was great. And then they moved to 18, but I was 18. So
drinking at 18, sex at 16.
When you
smoking
go to
smoking has now gone up, I think, to 18, hasn't it, MauLer?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think smoking's gone up to 18 now. But you got to show ID of you being above 21 or 23 to purchase it. If they don't, so it's all a bit weird.
That's bizarre. When do you go in the military?
You can go in at 16.
16?
I think so.
Oh my God.
Just check.
Wait, do you finish high school in the military then? Or how does that work?
Might be 18. No, it is 16. Yeah, that's right. 16. Yeah.
Jesus. That is young. No. 18 for here, and I think 18 should have been drinking too. But oh well. It was in some states. There was a lot of states, actually. I think in South Dakota it was 18 for a while. Then they made it a federal thing.
Drinking's been weird over in America, right? 'Cause the whole prohibition thing, that was something.
Religious. We were founded by some religious people. Yeah, that was something. You guys ever watch Boardwalk Empire? Yeah, I did. I watched the first 3 seasons of it.
I think I watched the whole thing. I can't remember anymore. But yeah, that was a fun show about that era.
Yeah.
Prohibition.
Yeah.
Was there Steve Buscemi in that?
He
Yes.
was main character.
Oh,
I gotta
there you
check-
go.
I gotta go back and watch Peaky Blinders, man. I gotta get back.
Everyone keeps recommending that. I need to see it.
That's good.
I need to watch Arcane.
Yes, you do.
Mhm.
I'll kill you.
Need to watch Arcane too.
We EFAP finished its 3-episode coverage of that. I think it came to like 15, 16 something hours of just talking about that show.
All right, better be good.
I mean, I like it.
Hey, The King's Man is available on streaming. It's available. I think it's on HBO Max now. I'm gonna watch it.
Ooh.
I only know one thing about that movie, and it's what happens in its post-credits scene. Do you know about this?
No, you can tell.
I wouldn't say it's. I don't think it's a spoiler for like the plot or anything, but basically they do like a like an Avengers style Nick Fury arrival for a character with these. It's like Lennon and someone are talking, and this guy in the background comes up and it's like, "This man will help us with our future endeavors." And then they go like, "Oh, what's your name?" And he goes, "Adolf Hitler." It's like, wait, what the hell? You just see the
That's so funny. Oh my god, I gotta see it.
Okay.
I was like,
I heard
okay,
it's
I need to
good.
see this film. That sounds hilarious.
I love Matthew Vaughn, so he hasn't let me down yet. Some Kingsman 2.
Legend of the Galactic.
Ben Chapman for £5 Thank you again. Oh wait, I got the Batman is rated 15 in the UK. Also, sorry for your loss, not Nina. What is rated 15 in the UK? Like age 15? That's the age you gotta go.
I think that's what you would be an R.
Is it? Well,
Really?
18 for us, isn't it? Or is it X?
No. An R is like 17 or accompanied by an adult. So that would be technically like a 15, I think, for us. And then you'd have a red band, which is R18.
Well, you don't understand that. Yeah, we have rated R movies, but those kids can get guns too. So there's give and take. There's give and take.
It was always weird for me ever finding out that the American system, because I was just so straightforward. It's like 12, you have to be 12. 12A, you have to be with an adult, but 12. 15, you have to be 15. 18, you have to be 18. It's like, yeah, I understand. That was all straightforward. Then it's like, when I found out, I was like, oh, a film's R-rated. I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Retarded?
This is restricted.
Restricted.
For who? What does that mean, though? Restricted. What are the restrictions?
Oh, you got to read the fine print. The reason their rating is that way, I don't know why. Parental guidance PG. It became part of the lexicon. Like rated, like even rated G is considered bad. Like it's too kiddie. Yeah. That's why they try to avoid the G rating. It's considered too kiddie, so they want to make it PG. It's part of the marketing now. It's all stupid. It's always been fucking stupid. But there's we had a pretty strong, like I said, we're founded by religious people. There's a lot of religious places. There's like places here that you probably don't have in the UK. I can't wait to take you guys around because I was driving through the Southwest desert and it will blow your mind. It will blow your fucking mind. It looks like a different planet. I'm like, if Az saw this, he'd be like, whoa. But we also have like giant religious communes and cults and shit. So,
Yay.
Give and take. Give and take.
Thanks to come out and kill me.
Yep. Demi Moore's Tapeworm for $4.99.
Hey, I haven't seen them for ages.
Yeah. I gotta say, Nina, I never realized how beautiful you are. Wow.
Thank you.
I always have the screen minimized on my phone, but dang, you're gorgeous. X-Ray Girl 2.
Thanks.
I mean, where's the
Go
ones for
Ted.
us? Where are the ones for us? I just don't know.
No objectifying of us at all. I'm a little disappointed. Demi Moore's Tapeworm for $4.99. Gary made me gay. Oh, there's
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
It is. Ask you shall receive. As scared me straight, MauLer made me question everything. Hail, FYI, Ryan's spirit animal is Frontosia Kickchild. Look it up.
No, what?
Frontosia Kickchild. I don't know what the fuck that is. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. Dude, this better porn.
Kickchild.
Be porn.
Oh, it's a fish.
Fish.
Oh, okay.
Just a cool looking fish with a bulbous head. It's got a bulbous. Is that what you're saying about my boy Ryan? Whatever. It's for his big brain. Mr. JK Bravo 3 for $5. First time donator. Okay, we'll be gentle. First time donator here. As Gary, would you would love recommendations on where, what to buy cheap Omnis and Epic Collection comics? Love you all. Oh, dude, eBay. Omnis will probably go for cheap, or a secondhand store. Go to a used bookstore if you have your area, and you'll find Omnis all day long. Omni was a great magazine.
And don't be scared to jump into some charity shops.
Yeah. Goodwill.
That's where I got those beautiful Batman and Supermans over there, and there's lots of books that they have, huge amounts of books. So,
you guys have swap meets over in the UK? You have swap meets over in the UK?
Well, do you mean like where people meet up and swap things, or?
I mean, like you don't literally swap, but that's what they're called.
We've got a convention. We have conventions, and
you have like open areas where people will put up like little outs and they'll sell shit. It's just like
like a car boot sale sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, car boot sales. Yeah, we call them car boot sales.
Okay, there you go.
So yeah, a bunch of cars comes onto like a piece of ground or a car park or something on a Sunday,
and then you
open
sell
the boots.
That's
and you form it so that they're almost streets but cars. So yeah.
Excellent.
Oh man, dude, I haven't been to car boot sale in donkeys.
Yeah.
You never know what you'll find.
Never know what you'll find.
I know.
Fun, dude. Adredo, thank you for the $17.99 British. For Az and his torture for Karen. God bless him. We'll pass it on to Az. Have to. Dr. Doom for $2. Hi, Nerdrotic. Did you read the newest Expanse book? I've started it. I'll say that. I've started it. I'll eventually finish it. I'm just so down on that whole franchise now because
dude, I wonder like if the new Game of Thrones, the Song of Ice and Fire book came out, I wonder if you'd have the same thing where you're just like, well, gotta get it done, you know?
Yeah, like when Winds of Winter will be a big deal because I want to know what happens to fucking Jon Snow. After that, I just don't care. Like I could give a fuck about Dorne and any of that shit. I hope they all die. But there's a couple of other things I want to find out. But he's not going to finish the fucking series. The man is out of shape. He's old, and he doesn't want to finish it. And
no, he clearly doesn't.
And he's kind of a shit for not telling his fan base that.
He's too busy signing off on other shit constantly.
Yeah.
I got an announcement. I'm doing something completely different to what you want me to do. Yeah, again.
He doesn't realize like it's a meme at this point, right? And then they want to sell you another fucking Game of Thrones show later this year.
Yeah. And Elden Ring's out on Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
People are looking forward to that.
I'll be playing that. Are you going to play that as?
Yeah. But they're looking forward to it, I think, more because it's from Software than because it's from J.R.R. Martin. It's from Software, the developer that they're excited about. But yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it on Steam, I think.
I'm really hoping I can get the proofing done for my video before it comes out, so I can treat it as a reward instead of a. Fuck, I hope it's good. There is a chance it won't be. I take it for granted sometimes, where I'm just like, it'll be great.
You know, there was a chance. Remember the days where it was like 50-50, like you'd get something good.
Fucking miss
remember the days where
and gaming was like, I feel like gaming was more reliable, but after after so many like Cyberpunk and Amnesia Rebirth on my end, and then obviously Last of Us 2 and Mass Effect Andromeda was mentioned earlier. It's just like, you never know what you're gonna get anymore.
As well. You know, people are disappointed with so much. It just feels like innovation has left the building, like legitimate innovation has left the building, and we're just stuck with annual franchises, sequels.
Because People like CD Projekt
Reboot.
Red. That's a sure thing. It's like, is it though?
That's what I thought. I mean, I was in CD Projekt Red We Trust, and I was in team give them the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise. And I still don't wanna throw CD Projekt Red under the bus because of one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I people seem to be happy with this patch which has come out last week.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, my computer's powerful, so I've never had any troubles with it per se, but I enjoyed the game a lot.
I've heard good things about Elden Ring though, so from the people who.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about Cyberpunk.
Oh, I was talking
no, we
about
are.
Cyberpunk.
I'm saying
Okay,
that but with Cyberpunk, I'm assuming you guys remember there was a bit of weird shit going on with its marketing and how like people were like, yeah, it's really good. I'm not allowed to talk about a lot of things. I'm also not allowed to talk about the PC version at all. No one's allowed to show footage of the PC version. Lots of fishy shit was happening with it. Elden Ring, on the other hand, seems to be pretty straightforward from what I'm gathering. So
someone said, yeah, but as will dump Hello Games after one screw up. Yeah, because CD Projekt Red have in my eyes, earned their place at the table. Hello Games was this was their first fucking venture, so that was their front foot forward. So it's very different things to me altogether. You are quite welcome to have your own opinion on that.
Right.
So Gary, when are you going to play Witcher? You keep getting promised this.
Oh,
I know. Oh yeah,
soon. I would say, I probably will do it before I even finish putting the office together because I got to do a bunch of stuff, and I think it would be good to test the stream. That would be a good thing to test my streaming equipment on.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it will happen. I've got my controller; it's with me, but I'm going to use a controller. I'm not using the fucking keyboard. I'm going to be a boomer and use a controller. And
I'd use a controller probably.
I've been watching people play the new Horizon game as well, and it just looks like DLC for the original. It doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't get me excited. It just feels,
is that the one where the redhead's not as cute?
Yeah, they made her look like Nick Avocado.
yeah, she's ugly.
She's going around with glandular fever. And like, I was watching Critical Drink. Saturday, I was like snoozing in and out, and I was watching Drinker play. And every time Aloy spoke to somebody, she'd like go at someone and go like, "What do you want me to do?" And she's just like had an attitude on her with every fucking conversation. I was like, "She don't rag or something." Well, come on, Aloy, smile. I just didn't seem. This is just me, but I might get it, but I think I'm be more than okay to wait 6-8 months when it's gone down quite dramatically in price because it's a single player game. It hasn't. There was nothing there that made me want to run out and get it. Whereas I'm real keen for Elden Ring.
Yeah, same. Hope it's a good one. Hope it's a fucking good one.
Yes.
We got Leon K for $4.99. MauLer, explain to me why I hated The Last Jedi the night after I watched it, and he did it with still frames and rotting fruit.
Yeah, those were my tools were a little bit more restricted, but
that's an artist, buddy.
So man, it's going back now.
Yeah,
dude, it's up to 5 years ago. Jesus Christ.
No, dude. I did a review. I think it was the night after it came out. I didn't have a beard. I was on a live stream with my friend John, who liked the movie, and we were going to do like this really clever, I was going to hate it. He was going to like it because we decided that after we saw it. Obviously, I fucking hated it. So we were going to take, I knew he'd like it because John likes fucking everything. I'm like, yeah, I didn't like the first one very much. And yeah, I called it an abomination.
That's nice of you. That's not even going that far, Abomination.
No. No, this is before the channel took out. It was a long time ago. Didn't like it.
Not like it either, Gary. I've said it to a couple times. I still remember I got into a call with Metal when I got home, and I was like, "Did you like it?" He was like, "Yeah, there's some stuff I like." And I was like, "What stuff? Tell me what stuff you like."
I need to explain yourself right now. Yeah, but my mate, when we were driving to TLJ, me and a couple of mates, my mate actually sent me the picture a couple of days ago from the cinema. We took a picture before we went in and watched the film, and he said he was like a little bit nervous, and he was just like, "What do you think we're gonna feel when we leave the cinema?" And I just as confident as like saying, "Dude, we'll leave the cinema," and we'll be like, "Hey, you know what? That was a good time." And when we left the cinema, that wasn't what we were saying at all. I mean, it was like when we left, it's like, "Do you like that?" I was like, yeah. Well, no, I mean, there wasn't. I didn't like that, and then I didn't like that, and I didn't like that because I was coming out thinking I kind of fucking hated that.
Dude, it is a weird experience because you don't even know what happened. You consume all of it. You're like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah. It's like you went to watch a film about puppies jumping around the place, and then you got there, and then you saw a snuff movie, and you sort of like leaving, going, "It's not what I thought that was going to be."
No.
Yeah.
No.
And on the way back, we were just like, I mean, all of us was like, "What the fuck was that Canto Blight business?"
I think that was one of the first things everyone started talking about. It was like, why the hell was Finn on like a pointless subplot that went nowhere?
Why was there an anti-capitalist message produced by $1 billion corporation? Movie, like,
and it was inept.
The nation of capitalism.
Why didn't that woman just tell Poe what the fucking plan was? I didn't get it. Like, all it's like, did Admiral Akbar just get blown into space?
Why are they worried about running out of fuel when they're in space and the momentum would just keep them going? Like, what is that? What? Like,
why did this Snoke guy that they were building up, he just fucking died? Why
are those bombers like World War II when they had Y-wings?
Why are bombs falling in space?
When Hux's second command is like, their ship is smaller and therefore faster because that's how it works. It's like, what? The smaller your ship is, the faster
you're in space.
What?
Space, and there's not enough mass with that ship for it to have a gravitational fucking field. And like you can magnetize the things maybe, but like I don't fucking know. It just didn't make it was stupid. What's that big bummer?
That Asian lass was fucking horrible.
Well, yeah, remember
that
people
fucking Rose. What the fuck was that?
And she's electrocuted anyone who tries to escape with the escape pods and put them in jail. It's just like Finn didn't even agree to be a part of the resistance when she does that. Yeah. He was just there to give a hand.
Yeah, I think the worst thing was waking up the next day, and it was just like, oh god, I hate it.
That was shit.
Yeah, like fuck. Still, I was in shock. I was in shock for a few days. Just didn't quite. Bit discombobulated.
Because I had no intention of making a video. It was only until I started talking it out with friends. I was like, this movie's catastrophic. Like it's, and then of course there's all the Luke stuff. Holy shit.
Oh, dude, yeah, like. It was crazy those first couple of weeks because there was a lot of mind changing. But what really blew it up, what really kept it going was when it came out on Blu-ray. Like it had died down. The Star Wars discourse had died down. And then when it came out on Blu-ray, it kicked back up again like nothing I've ever seen. And then it went nonstop. It went nonstop until Rise of Skywalker came out. It was fucking nuts. But it's like Star Wars, the discourse on for me, it's over. It's over. Like that one, it's like, I took the L. We took the L. Almost had the win. We did. We snatched defeat out of the jaws of victory.
I did notice that toys weren't selling as a toy guy.
Yep.
And I had like no interest in buying any of these. And then you'd go
TLJ
through.
ushered in that quite big, didn't it? Because like I think Captain Phasma sold well before the movie came out, but now no one gives a shit.
Yep.
Well, was it Red Letter Media called a Captain Toy?
Captain Advertisement.
Captain Advertisement. I think Ray figures were. Wasn't there a hashtag Where's Ray because there wasn't enough of them or something like that at the first point, the lead up, which shows you like people would have been perfectly fine with the character if you actually made her.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yep.
There's no
no
question. If they were like written with someone like in mind to make them characters, everything would have been fine. Like Captain Phasma, we just brought her up. Like Gwendolyn Christie, hot off the heels of Game of Thrones, a woman that we know can act, we know can play a strong, independent character. Sold, by the way, in all the interviews as the first Star Wars female villain. She doesn't do anything.
Yep.
And there's this wonderful clip. It's fucking top notch. Where in an interview, someone says, J.J. Abrams says you absolutely killed it in the role of Captain Phasma, and she just goes, "Did he?" Because like, what is there to say about like? It's not even her shit on herself. It's just like I was barely. I didn't. Like,
that shows how full of shit he is.
Well, she has like 2 lines.
That's the guy's.
Have a combined screen time of something like 1 minute 19 seconds.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous when you actually look at it. Like she's in the beginning and I think she says like, "Hey Finn, stop being stupid."
Yeah.
And at the end she's like, "You guys suck," and they're like, "Put down the shields." And she's like, "Okay."
Yeah.
She was just there to
After
be.
Chewie just knocks her out with one punch.
That is so Jar Jar Abrams. She was simply there to be, as you say, Captain Advertisement, the female villain for the promotional tour. Oh, we weren't going to actually do anything with her in the fucking movie, and then to patronize her on top of that with, "Oh, you killed it with your 2 lines. Great job.
Yeah,
you did exactly what you needed to do for us. Thank you."
So
what a waste, man!
You made
an
us
absolute waste.
Be a great ambassador on a very popular show to big up the movie. Bayaki thump.
And how far down the line are we now? We're so far down the line that like you don't begrudge actors for taking jobs, but you have to know. You gotta know when you're a token hire. You gotta know.
Yeah, and it's gotta suck.
And it's gotta suck.
Yeah, it's called Amazon's Ring of Power.
Yep. It's gotta suck that you try this hard. You're like, I actually made it. And I got hired because of what?
Do you think this? I mean, how bad would it be? I mean, sure, you're excited that you got a job, but how bad would it be when you're home, when you're with yourself, you can't lie to yourself, and you say to yourself, did I get that on merit, or did I get that because of whatever the diversity is? And do they care? When I say do they care, do the people who obviously have to answer that question, do they care?
Some do, some don't. Some like, whatever, got me there. Fuck it, don't care.
Yeah,
like, oh, I'm an artist. This sucks.
Yeah.
I worked my ass off for this, and the motherfuckers hide me for my skin color. Fuck you. That's racism. It's fucking racism, and that's the shit we've been saying forever. It's that's why they had to come out and say that meritocracy is white supremacy. What are we saying? The entitlement to freedom of speech is now white supremacy as well, according to the Washington Post.
Washington Post is a piece of garbage.
Piece of garbage. It is. It's like I guess the best example on a YouTuber side would be you had a video clip of some news thing or something you weren't in, and it gets millions of views, gets you a bunch of subs, but then your channel does nothing because it's not because the people didn't come to the channel because of you. They came.
Yeah.
It was same
thing. It's got to feel empty as fuck. It's horrible what they did. By the way, I think he did tweet it, so I want to make sure I'm not putting him on blast. My wife brought this up to me. We got to go to my good friend Clifton Duncan. I love Clifton Duncan. I just want to say Clifton Duncan's great. He's savage on Twitter.
Which, by the way, next week is Clifton.
Yeah. Did he mention about his representation on Twitter today? because my wife mentioned it to me. I don't know if I don't want to out anything. He does tweet a lot though.
I did see somebody with a great tweet that says, "Remember when Chancellor Palpatine artificially engineered a crisis in Star Wars prequel trilogy so he could be granted temporary emergency powers to deal with it, then used the opportunity to turn the Republic into a dictatorship? Guess what just happened in Canada? Because they voted to extend the emergency powers, haven't they?
Oh no, Jar Jar Binks is in Canada.
No.
Yeah. Misa gonna vote your way. Misa talk to the other politicians for you. Well, Jar Jar, thank you.
Jar Jar is a hero of the Republic.
Okay, thanks, Eric. So he did mention it. Okay. Yeah, he lost his representation. Clifton lost his representation, and
Yeah.
that fucking sucks. But I would tell Clifton, fuck him. You don't need him. You're doing great. You're gonna do this podcast thing. It's your calling. This shit is your calling, dude. This shit is your calling. So you don't need him. Save yourself some money. Fuck them. If they can't recognize talent, then they ain't good representation. That's all I gotta say. Because he's good. He's good. What a bunch of pieces of shit. I'll just say that. All right, I'm gonna read. What time are we looking here? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna read a couple more. We gotta get going. Mikey Gussler for $10. Thank you, Mikey. It's good. Have you seen Jay Longboat's tweet at you at Nerdrotic about the Rings of Power? I did. Plus, she found a zombie-looking Nerdrotic. P.S. Did the swag Sunday end yet? # restore the Snyderverse. I gotta ask Mrs. Nerdrotic on that one. I don't know, but we'll have another one very, 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 very soon. Very, very soon. And we're gonna get the beanies out there. We've just been, it's a little chaotic for us right now. Most of our stuff is here. We have 3/4 of our stuff here. The other quarter is basically all my toys, which are in a truck. I think it's in Texas now, and it'll be here tomorrow. And I'll start hanging figures. But it's been, I mean, a lot of this stuff was set up by Mrs. Nerdrotic, so it could have been so much. It's not even bad, really. Like, she has a lot of shit set up. It's pretty incredible. So it's gonna be this. The fact that I've been able to make videos during the move is a miracle. Thanks to Perry and Quarter Black Garrett and X-Ray Girl and Mrs. Nerdrotic. And yeah, everybody's helped out. It's been very, 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 very cool. Just signed in and here as begging for money. So yeah, here you go.
My God, it actually works. Shit.
Yeah. I think it must work at some people, but you're right. Like you're like, I don't know. I don't watch the guy. I'm sure he's like a dick and deserves it and everything. But the addiction part in me, I have great empathy for that stuff. It's horrible.
I reached out to him.
Horrible. Yeah, you did.
I reached out to him when his bank details were spread all over the internet, and it was out that he actually was funneling thousands of dollars every month into his mobile addiction. I reached out, having gone through gambling addiction myself. He's chosen to continue lying like he's been lying for years and years.
He's going to get in a lot of trouble. He's going to get in trouble with that tax man.
He's in trouble with the tax man. He's already, last year he bankrupted himself as well.
Well,
to get rid of the 19 credit cards and loans that he had.
Oh. Bankruptcy's no joke, man. Takes you a long time to recover from that. I know. It is no fucking joke.
Well, this is part of his problem because he can't get credit now, so he's having to rely on people, and he doesn't get a lot of. It's the kind of there's just a few sort of people that tip him. His whales are receding.
Chris X14N for $5 says, thanks, As Gary and X-Ray Girl, for all the fun and laughs, and send my regards to Nina. Love you all. We will, and appreciate that. And MauLer too.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
And Ed Beal for 2 British pounds. As get to Texas. Yeah. Everybody's got to get. It's know what?
X-Ray Girl, you got to get the fuck out of Canada.
Who was I talking about this in DMs? Oh, I shouldn't probably talk about DMs, but it was just a nice conversation of hello, somebody introducing themselves, and I said hello. We'll just say a nice YouTuber, a nice streamer. And they said, welcome to Texas. And I said, yeah, I feel like something's like culturally happening here that's kind of fucking cool that I want to be a part of. So, and I mean the entire state, not just an area, except for Austin. Fuck Austin. Unless you live there and you're cool, then I like you. But seriously, fuck Austin. I'm not going to go any place that's San Francisco South. I'll go visit because I heard they do have a couple of good comic stores. But Tobias Gregory for 10 Australian dollars. Morning all. Thanks for your hard work holding the line. As I received a recommendation to take my motorcycle down to the road, down the road across the Yorkshire Dales to Reef. Any thoughts on this?
Nice. Do it.
Is it like
Yorkshire Dale's beautiful?
I want to drive.
Maybe wait till the spring though.
Yeah, Mrs. Nerdrotic said hell no when I said I wanted to drive in the UK like I did in Italy. Like the big difference is Italy, we drive on the correct side of the road, unlike you guys.
Wrong side.
Drive on the wrong side of the road.
Right side of the road.
The wrong side of the road.
Right side.
On the left side of the road.
On the wrong side of the road.
Correct side of the road.
Wrong side of the road.
Correct. The right side. The road that we were driving on before, you were driving on the fucking wrong side.
Whatever. It's all like I could figure it out. I'm sure I could figure it out. Sean McClure for $4.99. Frost said I should stroke my chopstick to X-Ray Girl. Throw out of the restaurant.
My.
Thanks, Frost.
Sorry. On behalf of Frost. Now, which chopstick was it? Did you go to an Asian restaurant?
Oh, hey, that's a little getting personal there.
I don't know. How many Italian restaurants use chopsticks?
Crenshaw Foe for $20 says, with what they're doing to Lord of the Rings, I now fear that will be done if they ever get their hands on bone. Like Jeff Smith's bone? Jeff Smith's bone? I mean, Bone's cool, but it ain't no fucking Lord of the Rings. Jeff Smith's bone. Jeff Smith would probably, I don't know. I can't speak for him. You never know. I haven't thought about Bone in a long time. I thought it was okay. He appeared in Spawn. You ever heard of Bone?
Yeah, I've got one.
What? It's a comic book by Jeff Smith.
It was the chopstick talk. I couldn't help it.
Netflix is bound to ruin Usagi Yojimbo. Yes, that it'll fucking ruin it. Netflix and Amazon. That's why Reacher's a miracle. Will ruin damn near everything.
Yeah. It's one of those little diamonds in the rough.
I don't think enough people paid attention to Reacher and didn't think it was going to be that big a deal. It's probably going to be one of the better shows of the year. And it's like, it's good. I wouldn't call it the greatest thing ever. But it's good.
It's solid. It's solid and it's fun and it's entertaining and it was well written and it was well acted. And it didn't have any fucking woke politics in it at all.
No, it didn't. And that gives it, that's great potential for a next season. But next season, Reacher, it'll probably go woke. It just probably will. Roy Blake on the Streamlabs side for $20. You guys got me going with the title. I thought you guys got Jonathan Pagot on the real BBC. Here's 20 for a proper Tex-Mex food. Thank you. I had no time to think of a title today, so I just went fuck it, and just
the Desecration of our modern mythology.
Modern mythology. I wanted to sound really pretentious today. Is that okay, guys? Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
I love being pretentious.
Yeah. Oh my God, there's so many.
Nothing wrong with a bit of pretense.
I'm not going to get to all these. I'm going to do a square up probably tonight. I'm going to do it tonight, like late. No, I can't do it tonight. Thursday morning. Thursday morning before I go on open bar. I'm going to go on open bar for a little bit. I'm skipping nooners this week because of the move. But I've got to take off now, guys, because I got an hour to get to the bank. So sorry, everyone, but I'll try to do one tonight, but it'll probably be Thursday morning. And let's go around the horn so you can all plug your stuff. And after Bone and fucking, what are you laughing at? I just see you laughing over there.
This is a fucking New York Post TikToker reveals the right way to wear a turtleneck and people can't deal.
Oh my god.
What?
This is the news that we need, folks.
Vamp.
Yeah.
We need a 20-year-old TikToker to tell us how to wear a turtleneck.
I just read something pretty amusing that's entirely different. Have you heard of a subreddit called 2-Sentence Plot Twist?
You lost me at Reddit.
2-Sentence Horror is another one. The idea is people post something horrible, like a horrible story, a scary story in 2 sentences. And different writers can be pretty creative and make you think about a premise. It's like, oh, that's really interesting. Like related to someone waking up in hell or some of the. They've posted this one where someone said this is their 2-sentence horror. I hate tomatoes, I said to myself. Peering out the bus window, I realized we were approaching the tomato factory.
What?
That's 2-sentence horror. And there's a comment that says, "Homie, what?" And then he says, he says to explain himself, "They make them." You see, the tomato factory makes tomatoes.
It makes tomatoes.
Therefore terrifying. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'd watch a movie adaptation of those sentences.
What do you do here in this factory? We make tomatoes.
Terrifying.
Oh my god.
There is a movie called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Or Tomatoes. And it was
Attack
filmed
of the Killer Tomato.
It's tomatoes, motherfuckers. Stop putting unnecessary
Look, let's
foods
just-
in your words.
How
It's
about we both agree to
tomatoes.
say little toes? We'll just call them out.
Okay.
So no one gets upset.
That's fine.
Sorry, did we just agree to call them tomatoes?
Hang on, vamp again.
As they say, tomato. The correct answer is
Potato,
tomato. That's how that
potato. Let's go the whole thing.
Nobody says
Ah!
potato.
Potatoes.
They made that up. No one says that.
I know.
I like taters.
Tater
Okay.
tots.
I like calling them taters.
Potato.
My security,
Potato.
the guy setting up my alarm needs to come in here and put in a sensor. So we got to wrap it up.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Yeah, see ya.
I got 5 minutes, like 5 actual minutes. So
Oh.
Let's go.
Is he gonna come through the small door?
Is it comics?
we are the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild.
This way, Sam. This way to Mordor.
Wait, who's saying that? Is
I'll
it
carry you.
Sam, I lost the ring, Sam. No,
Oh,
Mr. Frodo, you
Tom.
haven't. I carried it for you.
Carry the load.
Share the load.
Share their load.
All right. Az has hot toys.
I got hot ties. Yeah.
What else you got? Twitter?
I got a Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
I got an Insta.
Uh-huh.
I got a YouTube.
Ooh.
What do you got, MauLer?
Oh, well, I mean, a fucking video finally coming out. March 4th. That's
What?
the plan. Gonna bring it out and be like, hey, it's finally. I still haven't said what it is yet. I'll get there.
Oh, you
don't
haven't
worry.
revealed what it is yet.
Not quite. It's
Okay.
Plenty of people have guessed it. They're all going nuts. It's just like my logic is just if I don't tell them what it is, then they don't get more obsessive, and they haven't been as obsessive. I've had time to be able to make it. I got delayed a bit by the Book of Boba Fett. but it is done now. The only thing left is just sorting out bits of copyright. It's getting hit here and there. I'm just sorting them out, and then it'll be out. So,
Nice.
other than that, EFAP every Saturday, open bar every other Thursday, Real BBC every Tuesday.
Right. I'll be joining you.
Sweet.
On the open bar. X-Ray Girl.
Tonight we have Chris Gore, and we're going to talk about 90 Day Fiance on Poor Choices, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be joining Az and Garrett playing Dying Light 2 this Sunday. So follow me on Twitch. I might go live after this. We'll see.
That's exciting. And yeah, go live after this. Go see X-Ray Girl. And Chris Gore is going to join you on Poor Choices. Watching what?
90 Day Fiance.
I ain't fucking even talking to.
I know Twitter said don't say gay anymore, but that's pretty gay.
Gay?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Our title is
homo.
Raging homo.
Oh, that actually sounds like a trash fire that I'd watch.
It's
like
so good. Makes me feel so good about all the decisions I've made in life.
That's what most of those shows do. You're like, oh,
you're like, that wasn't a red flag to you. Why go back to him? Go back to her.
I mean, all the Tinder
it's that's a high key diss right there. It's not even low. It's just a high key diss.
Okay.
They're all fucking retards. I'm so glad at my choices.
Thanks to the Nerdrotics. Thanks to Nina Infinity. Please subscribe to Nina Infinity. I do believe her name and her channel are linked in the description below. Yep. Thanks to the Nerdrotics for doing such fine work. Thanks to everyone who left a super chat and a donation. Super chat score. Just tune in just pay attention to my community section on my channel. I have no fucking idea. I'm going to try to do it as fast as I can, though. And I really appreciate you guys. And thanks for all the support during the move. It's been fucking great being in Texas. And I feel very welcome here. And nobody's throwing shit at us for having California plates. If you haven't checked it out, I released a video like right before the live stream, which I rarely do, but I had to. So go check it out. If you haven't checked it out. I'm sure they'll link it in the description. Guys,
get to Oscar Mars.
Thank you for joining me on the channel, everybody. It was I had a very good time. Love you guys. So we're just gonna go out hard and dry. So bye.
Bye.